Alright then. So, hopefully Discord doesn't die on us multiple times again. But if it does, I'll find some way to make it work. Because we've got Roll20 stuff that we can use as well. So, I'll see if that works.
Okie doke.
Alright.
Yep.
So, as the first session again for 2025, who would like to do the recap of what happened?
Well, based on what we left on the last session, we are going to have a meeting with the Dragon King in dragon forms. Right?
Yep. Anybody else want to add anything?
Yep.
My take is that by Dragon King, it may or may not be like the equivalent of Bahamut or literal Bahamut. Sounds like that. Especially when one of our number worships the guy, and when we spoke to the princess, she was sort of like, "Yeah, you know, don't shit your pants when you see him." It's either he's scary as fuck, which I don't think though. I think it's more of it's going to be like, "Oh wow, I've just met the ultimate celebrity." So 100%. I'm thinking like 90%. Yeah, like 90% chance we are about to meet an actual god.
Yeah, we just reward.
We are going to be dragons as well.
A just reward for our hard work.
And who would like to list who is what dragon?
Can I cheat and look on my phone? Or on the piece of paper that's in front of you?
Someone wrote it down.
I sent it to everybody in the group chat, but Matt's technically sitting with the paper in front of him.
I remember my one, and that's good enough.
Alright then, so
I'm a white dragon.
I'm a green dragon.
Yeah, I remember. I'm sure somebody was white, somebody was green. I think we almost all went with different colours. I went with blue, and I think someone was.
We've got two. Dirt is a black dragon.
I was going to say, I think Dirt's black, and then somebody was red.
I am red.
Kelly's red. Onyx is a
Yeah, I
green
think
dragon.
it was yeah.
Revy's a green dragon. Otley's blue. And I'm white.
Yeah.
And I will say the green dragon is the green dragon people's problem.
That was a very evil laugh.
You can't find me if I'm not green. You don't
You
know.
say that now. You say that now. It's totally going to be like his favorite color is conveniently white.
Alright then, so in that regard, do each of you want to give yourself a hero point so that you can start the year with enhanced abilities?
Hey!
I forget what they are and what they do, and how many I had.
Hero points are inspiration points.
Oh yeah, it was just like the
We just
inspiration
use them
thing.
for anything we want, but once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many we
I
got?
don't remember if I had any already.
Everyone started off with 5, but I don't think anybody's been sort of like keeping track of them, so we'll just simply say you have 6.
Okay.
Well, I think everyone's got different amounts, because some people have used them sometimes.
Yeah, I can't remember if I've used any or not. I might have.
Or I've never used
I've
any.
got
So.
Well, I'll just retcon history and just simply say all of you have 6.
Nice.
Well, I've
As
got
long as-
8.
I love it.
Cool.
Okay, so
Done.
so yes, you've each taken your potions, or you have your potions. You haven't yet taken them. If anybody wants to change their colour, now's the time.
No, good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
All right then. So the priestess who is standing in front of you. Oh wait, are you guys actually on this page? Yes, you are. Okay. So yeah, the priestess halfling who has basically taken you into this area and effectively allowed you to pick the potions has basically said to you, drink them and then immediately go through the portal.
I think someone is missing.
Yeah. I think that's where we left it off, pretty much.
Cool. I'll pop off the bottle and
Sure. And in that
I'll
regard... Oh, sorry. Yep.
Yeah, no, I'll say to everybody else. I'll see you on the other side, lads.
All right then. And also Hayden, if you want to log into Roll20.
That is just what I'm doing now.
Sorry, I was counting people and I'm like, there's someone missing.
Yeah, no, that's me. My computer's being a bit slow.
That's fine.
All right, so Barracast goes first. Basically just drinking as you go. Are the rest of you all heading through?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. So there's this golden archway in front of you, and it has this sort of like vine texture to it, of all of these creeping points making this lattice work of gold in front of you. And as you sort of begin to step forward, this white and purple whirling begins to appear in front of you. And as you look into the center of this whirling, you can see that it's a path. There's a very long and turning wormhole. So you get the feeling that this is going to be a long sort of trip, and you get the feeling that's why they told you to drink the potions first and then go through. Okay. So as you all step through, you can physically feel yourself coming apart. It doesn't hurt, but you can feel like a dissociation with like your fingertips and like your eyes sort of like go. You feel the sensation of your eyes going forward, but your body staying behind. And as this sensation is occurring, you can feel, again, not in a painful capacity, but you feel yourself changing. But you go in standing up, and you feel yourself as you're moving going onto all fours. Okay, let me see if I can get this to work, because I've struggled with it quite a bit. There we go. So, you feel yourself hurtling through space with great speed, and you gather that by the fact that you feel wind hitting you. But then everything slightly begins to level out. The purple light from the wormhole begins to dissipate into the purplish, bluish black void of space. And as you continue moving forward, you realise that you're not just moving from the momentum of the wormhole, you are moving forward under your own momentum. And so you then begin to see yourselves in whatever formation that you were in as you entered. So Barracast being first, you look like this.
Yo, that's so cool.
It's not loading.
We all saw how cool you look. You just have to imagine it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, guys.
Oddly, you look like this.
Nice.
Tordum, looking slightly smaller than the other ones, looks like this.
Oh no, it's fearsome.
Duh, with surprisingly with a great big black beard to go with your beard of holding.
I was about to say, please say it's
Looks
got
like
a beard.
this.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
that's pretty cool. It's like a
That's
lion
really
around.
dope.
Revi, you look like this.
That's badass as well.
And Onyx, look with all the style of a ultimate fashionista, looks like this.
Yeah! Thank you for
Okay.
letting me keep that. Thank you.
So as you're moving through space, and again realizing that you're doing this under your own momentum, you become aware of the fact that you have wings, but you don't feel any sort of like discombobulation with them. You instinctively know how to use them, and as you're performing various formation turns and practicing out, this is as easy as it is as walking is for you. In front of you is like a mist of just like space nebula, and as you pass through this, you become aware of massive rock formations, which are illuminated by what appears to be a purple sun, which is hanging above you. The main thing that you can see about this giant rock formation is that it has other giant rock formations around it. And then as you move closer, you can see this place is just filled with dragons. Chromatic dragons, metallic dragons, gem dragons. Pretty much every type of dragon that you can think of is here. Barakas, seeing as you are up first, can I get a dexterity saving throw from you, please? As a dragon.
Oh yeah, with dragon profile.
Yes.
Dragon stats.
+6.
I forgot. I didn't hit the dragon
Oh. It's 13.
Okay. You hear an almost distant roar, which very quickly gets louder and louder, and you look to see a Tarrasque heading straight for you. And
Oh shit!
and you manage to like dive out of the way as the Tarrasque flies away, helpless and weightless, in perfect orbit around this rock formation.
Wait, do they fly too?
No, they do not.
Hmm.
For those of you who want to work out why it's there, can I get an Arcana check from you?
Oh, the dragon's arcana or our dragon?
Okay, so in terms of physicality, you're using the dragon profile. In terms of like magical casting abilities and your
It's our
and your features, you're using your own.
Okay. 21.
Perfect.
Are we all rolling stuff? Sorry.
If you want to try and work out why there's a Tarrasque.
Oh no, Mark. Oh, shit.
13.
Okay, so those of you who got above 10, you know basically what happens when you combine two bags of holding, and you gather a Tarrasque got caught in the middle of that and has been sent here, and is now stuck in orbit around this rock formation.
Wait, someone put a Tarrasque in the bag of holding.
By the looks of it, yes.
If you put a bag of holding in a bag of holding, you create a black hole which sucks in everything to the astral sea.
So this is where we are, the astral sea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Astral sea. Nice.
And someone's found a loophole with 2 bags of holding to send a Tarrasque here to deal with their Tarrasque problem.
Doesn't sound too outlandish, to be honest.
How much do you want to bet it was the cat? The DM's not arguing with me. So that is now canon.
Mm-hmm.
That is now canon.
Padwin has also seen a Tarrasque.
So Padwin was the one who sent the Tarrasque here.
Okay, so as you sort of like begin to explore this area, you can see a giant form sitting at the... you assume it's sitting, but it's standing on all fours. Standing on the edge of the island, and is looking straight at you, with all 5 of its heads.
Okay. That's not worrying.
Now you can see that it's just like watching you. It isn't making any impression for you to do anything. It's literally just watching you.
Should we go past?
Are we all like flying around? I suspect.
Yes, you're all flying around, like using the dragon's profile for your movement.
Yes. Well, I seriously take my distance out of whatever that is. Stick with the group.
I'm just going to shout out hello.
Okay, and as you do, first off you shout out in a language that you don't necessarily understand unless...
Draconic.
Oh, you do speak Draconic. Okay, so even though you meant to say it in common, you're saying it in Draconic.
Does that mean everyone technically now knows Draconic at this point?
In terms of your dragon forms, yes. Whether that's something that you'll carry
Oh,
back is another matter.
Okay.
And so this 5-headed dragon sort of rears up and shouts back at you in Draconic, which you understand, and just simply shouts out, "Welcome! with all 5 of its heads just shouting at the same time.
Just like a really bad echo.
Do they all have the same accent? Or they all like is there a Cockney one? Is there a Scottish one?
You do notice different accents. Majoritively, it appears to be. They all appear to be Greek accents, but they are distinctly different people. So 3 of them are female and 2 of them are male.
Nice.
It's one very confused dragon.
So many questions.
We're truly blessed. Blessed.
Blessed?
Did you say something, darling?
Oh no, please don't say there's a dragon, Frank.
Dragon Frank.
And he's not looking for a token, so I think we have finally found one that's not made.
Wow.
Okay, so it's basically shouted out welcome to you. What would you guys like to do?
Is it bigger than
Well,
Yes.
where are we?
You're where Natalie's token is.
You might have to. It's
Ah,
quite difficult for me
okay.
to see. Right in the far corner.
Yeah. I have to zoom out.
I
Didn't
think you should
expect
put my
that to be
token there.
that
I
big.
don't think everyone's token's there.
Yeah,
I
it's
think just use mine.
Yeah, it's just Natalie's token to represent the group.
For some reason.
Surely we must fly closer and
Yeah.
greet.
Okay, so you all fly closer. Are you landing or are you just hovering?
I'm landing. I don't like not touching the ground.
Okay. So as you approach, you can see that there are 3 giant waterfalls which are carrying water out into the void space. But 2 of them are going downwards, and what you would assume waterfall would. But you can see off in the distance one is going upwards. But very much opposite gravity,
Huh. That's not weird at all.
and the water
Well-
just like dispersing into mist as it hits the void.
Where does the water come from?
Where does the water go?
Okay, so as you land, the 5-headed dragon basically turns to follow you guys, and as you guys land or hover nearby, whichever one you decide, it's each one of its heads sort of like latches onto one of you, with one of you obviously left out, and basically says, "Welcome. We have been expecting you."
Hi.
Is that the royal we?
I do not know of this "we" that you refer to, but I am Gracilis Tythane Tiamat Burn, the guardian of the Draken Realm.
It's an honor to meet you.
And
To
you,
be here.
and you, Revi of Bahamut kind.
Oh, he knows you. He knows you.
He knows.
I also know of you, Barakas of the Wild Hunt.
Ha ha. You've been naughty boys. Teach knows who you are.
What can I say? Famous souvenir here.
Okay, so can I get what would it be? Can I just get like general perception from everybody, please?
General perception.
Oh, nat 20. Oh yeah.
19.
Yeah.
An unnatural 20.
Okay.
Yeah, dirty 22.
Trin?
I got 13, so I'm not doing too great.
Okay, so first off, she, depending on which head you're looking at. First off, it's a 5-headed dragon, and it's then just told you that its name is Tiamat Burn, which in Draconic you know as Tiamat Born. And all of you know like the general story of Tiamat about the Greek dragon goddess that nearly destroyed the world millennia before. So if you want to make anything of that, you can.
Why is a destroying dragon greeting us?
Well, it's like it's like a kid, isn't it, or like one of her descendants or something.
Mm.
Yes, indeed.
Part of the bloodline.
Yes. When
It's her brother.
no, much worse than that. You could say I am her hand.
Well,
When Tiamat was defeated in the Great Cataclysm, upon her descent back into Avernus, one of her hands was severed from the rest of her body. I was born from that hand.
Ah.
So why do you not have front legs?
what brings you here?
I am the Guardian. For many millennia, I wandered the astral planes, being shunned by all sides. But then, under the guidance of the Dragon King, Bahamut gave me a chance of redemption, and now I guard the Dragon Realm.
Does the Dragon Realm really need guarding from much?
Yes.
From what?
Mind Flayers, Tiamat worshippers. Frank.
Frank?
Oh, I know
We
him.
don't know this Frank. What's a Frank?
Maybe we should unify with these guys against Frank.
Oh, come on, guys. It's not that bad.
The Dragon King bids you his wishes, and is waiting for you at the top of the island. And he gestures with one of his wings to over here. There he sits at the right hand of Bahamut. He is expecting you.
Any top tips on how to address the Dragon King?
Politeness and not calling him an arsehole would be a good place to start. But understand this. The Dragon King has watched your progress for some time, and he is impressed by you. There is little that you could do to overtly offend him.
So you wouldn't mind if I just eat a random dragon snack along the way?
Of course.
We can only be truthful to the Dragon King. We wouldn't want to.
I am being truthful. I'm saying you'll release a dragon while I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You may do as you must. Though, understand this: we have our own laws against murder and assault. We wouldn't want any guards to come down now, would we?
I kind of want to pick a fight now.
Let's try not to just yet. We only just got here. I don't know how long in terms of like time in space world, but like I don't think we should when we just arrived, you know?
Well spoke, Onyx of the Greenleafs. Bahamut waits.
God.
And again, he gestures to the top of the island.
Whoa, no way.
Well, Remy, I bet you are shitting your pants right now.
I am.
He sounds so enthused. I got
Dragon
like
shitting.
a little anime school guy. Remy in the background. The little hands going and everything.
Okay, so do you guys want to stay here talking to the Draco Hydra, or would you like to head up to the Dragon King?
Let's go find the Dragon King.
Guys, we mustn't keep the Dragon King waiting.
Okay, are you waddling or are you flying?
Fucking flying, man. Jesus Christ.
I would like to roly-poly my whole way there.
I like that idea. I'm gonna hold my tail and do like cartwheels.
I'm gonna do a Jormungandr, and I'm gonna put my tail, tuck it in my mouth,
Yeah,
not
like
bite
you
hard,
said.
just enough, and I'm gonna roll like a wagon wheel the whole way.
And so the Draco Hydra just like bows his head and just like every time, and just like positions like themselves behind you, and with each of the heads, it sort of flicks you like in the direction of the top of the tower. Anyone else wants a boost?
I'm happy to fly.
I was gonna say, I'm good to fly, thank you, though.
More than capable.
I have to show off how majestic I am, so watch.
Alright then. So you journey across like waters that are crystal clear, with all sorts of like dragon orientated fish that are in the water. So if you wanted to try and steal one, you could.
Well, I'm assuming you're allowed to hunt the fish. I'm assuming dragons eat here. They've all eat something.
Okay, so you can either try a bite attack or put sleight of hand.
I'll just try and grab it with my hand.
Okay.
So my sleight of hand, yeah?
Yep.
Which is terrible. 12.
Okay, so as you're like rolling along and through the water, you just like reach out a hand and you grab one of the fish. And bear in mind, your hand by itself is the size of a person, and you're having to hold this fish like full out in your hand. So it's a giant fish, probably about the size of a small whale.
I got one!
Okay.
I got a fishy.
Okay, so as you continue rolling along,
Taking my fish with me.
you come into an area which is very vibrantly lit, and the first thing you can sort of see is that it's not lit by the purple of the sun; it's lit by the foliage which is around you, and
Stop screaming!
and you enter what appears to be a small forest, and I say small in comparison to the rest of the land, but this area is filled with giant trees and like giant bushes, and fluttering around the area are giant, absolutely massive dragonflies.
Nice. Dragonflies. Nice touch.
You eventually come to a clearing where actually, sorry, first off, can I get a perception check from you guys?
What kind of check, sorry?
Perception.
Natural 2.
Oh, natural 1. Take that.
Natural 20.
Onyx?
I got a 16, I think. Yeah, 16.
Okay. So those of you who got above 13 rather, you can hear what appears to be music. And as you journey through, you come to this clearing, and the first thing that you can see is a giant platinum dragon, which appears to be washing itself in a giant lake.
Is this a bad sign?
Oh, damn.
Just like that.
That's cool art. That's so
Wow.
cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Then as you get closer, you can see, completely human-sized, is a small figure who is basically sitting with his sitting on the bank of this lake and is tapping the water, and you can see that as he taps, that's what's making the music.
Wow.
Fun.
Would anybody like to make the first move?
Absolutely not.
I don't mind. I'll take a. Do I take a step? Is it possible to take
Yeah,
Take
you should all have
forward?
control of your tokens.
maybe 8 steps forward? You're very talented at playing the water, my lady.
So the song seems to come to a natural end, and the figure stands up, and as he does, this radiant light seems to converge on him, and this great golden cloak just billows out from behind him, and he turns to you. I thank you.
Ah.
I thank you, friend. Please, come closer.
If this is a bad time, we can come back, right?
No, your arrival was foretold. Have no fear. You are not interrupting anything. And then in a really deep, echoing voice, you hear from above you, because this dragon is massive in comparison to you guys. And it's like it says, yes, there's no inconvenience at all. Fate is inexorable.
That's a big word that I don't know what it means. And I'm just going to pretend that I'm really smart. Or look really smart.
I welcome you all.
We're thankful for your audience of King of the Dragons.
I'm glad to hear it. First, before we go into any further detail, I first want to say thank you. Your help in saving my realm was instrumental.
Why is he still human looking? Why did we have to be dragons to come here and he gets to look normal?
Would you prefer to look normal?
He looks normal!
What do you mean looking like a dragon? It's very normal for a dragon.
There is an elf at the by his feet, look!
I am a dragon's soul, you might say. When I die, I am to be reincarnated as a dragon, but
You ain't dead yet then.
my death is far away. I am, I suppose you could call me an elder kind, one of the original elves of creation.
A great honour it is to meet you. I'll be in your presence. Uh-huh.
Though I feel you probably find, and he gestures up at Bahamut, that his presence is more awe-inspiring.
It's not a competition.
But you are right, my lizard friend. Many would expect a great beast of destruction and chaos, or a great warrior, or a giant king. But the teachings that I put forward on behalf of Bahamut to my dragon brothers is one of humility. And I would not be a good king if I did not practice what I preach. But I'm sure you have questions. He will not arrive yet, so we have time.
The others?
Yes, it is not just your arrival that fate has ordained. There is another arrival to come. One which may shape the nature of your story. But he has not arrived yet, so we have time to talk on other things.
Okay, that doesn't give any suspense at all.
As I said, I am to give you my thanks. Your intervention was instrumental in saving my kingdom. I wish I could have left this plane myself to engage this vampire horde, but it was not my destiny to save them. It was yours. Yet in the face of destiny, you could have turned away and considered this fight not yours, as many others would have done before you. But you did not, and so I thank you. As such, I have organised for a reward to be made for you, which you will find upon your return to the material world. Understand that your order, and he gestures to Onyx, Tordum, and Barakas in particular, that your order and my lands have been something of odds. Alphas are historical dragon hunters, and it was in the wake of that I led my dragon brothers to this land to escape the persecution of the Alphas. But yet, despite that, you Alphas came with out of no selfish desires or any sort of mandate other than saving those in need. This is something that I feel I may have overlooked when making my assessments of you. Understand this, though. Your order is now a friend of Minas Epidas. Our influence is wide and far-reaching. Know that you have made many friends this day, for I will instruct my people to spread their influence in aid of the Alphas or in whatever cause you see fit. And their friends, of course. And he gestures to the rest of you.
It's an honor. Thank you.
A great favour.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Is Reggie Van in the corner?
And now, Revi Bahamut's son. His Highness would speak to you directly.
Mhm.
Dun, dun, dun. Can I eat this fish?
Yes. So Torton the White Dragon is just eating a giant dolphin-sized fish just in the corner.
Nom, nom, nom.
So Bahamut basically looks down on Revi in Green Dragon form and said, "Your faith in the cause has been distinguished. But know that you have a long way to go. But know this, you are marked by destiny and by me. When you return to your mortal realm, you will find that you will have a power that many amongst our cult can only dream of. Should you require me, I will come."
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Wow. Thank you. What a great honour. This is great.
But understand this. Only contact me in your greatest need. I am not particularly good at opening pickle jars.
All on Frank. Best for the pickle jar. And I will continue to spread the word of your good, of the faith.
I point out he's never once told us about his faith. This is me to like the others.
What was that? That's very interesting.
Or I just wasn't paying attention.
I'm sure the rest of you have questions. Understand that I have been watching this crisis that you've been battling against, and we have information on your enemy that you may find most interesting.
I do have a question regarding of the calamities that are happening on the Clinging Isles per se. If all of those situations that are happening recently and anomalies and whatnot, how is the Dragon Realms actually helping the true cause of the Clinging Isles?
A good question, and not an unfair one. Understand that the world must be kept in balance, and dragons are key to that balance. Should several dragons die all at once, the world will be thrown into chaos, and we risk another calamity like the one that Tiamat brought forward millennia ago. However, with the threat against Minas Epidas itself now relinquished due to your efforts, the army of Minas Epidas and its allies now stand with you, and they will be able to act where you cannot in the Clinging Isles against this shared enemy.
But based on your knowledge of millennia of years, are you confident that based on our allies, we will be able to reestablish the balance?
Yes, I do have confidence, but do not mistake that for thinking it will be an easy job. And then he turns to Dur, Revi, and Otley. What do you know of your enemy?
Which one?
Don't look at me.
Indeed. One might call him the BBEG. He is Morad.
He is a BBEG, there you go, that's what we know.
A being formed of wrath, ruin, and all the levels of hell. Once a mortal man who sought to rescue his god from hell's clutches, he became corrupted and was turned into an instrument of destruction. Civilizations have fallen before him, and when he was defeated, millennia past, his defeat was not complete. As such, he has returned.
Who defeated Mirad in the first place?
A collection of mortals and giants. Not just any giants. These are the giants of Elysium.
So actual giants, or like giants in like legend, like
Giants of legend, as you so rightly say. Achilles, Hector, Paris, Spartacus, Blackbeard, and Milva.
hey, don't you have Blackbeard's hat? Or his gun?
I think that's another Blackbeard, I guess.
Oh, Nick said, be right back. So,
But I suspect, should she not got his hat and his gun?
no, she's just got a hat. You have met Blackbeard, who appeared in aid of you whenever you called down
I didn't call down no one.
Spirit Guardian.
I didn't call down no one. Someone called him, but it weren't me.
And you have also met, I think Tord and Onyx are the only ones left who met them, but you have also met Hector and Achilles.
Were they the ones having the argument?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, we met them ones. They weren't very helpful. They just spent all their time bickering like 5-year-olds. Ironically, I think they were arguing over Frank.
Arguing over Frank.
Yep. I did not ask what they did or what Frank did.
They came to the mortal realm out of history and led mortal armies to defeat Morad's hellscape armies of demons. The battle was extremely costly. Many thousands fell, and the world was never the same again. However, victory was snatched by the greed of mortal kind, and the ceremony and rituals which would have been used to contain Morad were not complete. And so, his demon form was destroyed, but his shadow form survived, and has been, inch by inch, regaining power over the several millennia since.
But hasn't he been locked in prison?
No. That was the ritual that would have been put in place. Above this land, above the Clinging Isles in the material realm, is a great fortress known as Esgaroth. That fortress was built to contain Morad. However, because of the greed of mankind, he was allowed to escape.
I thought someone
Who built it in
door
prison?
open.
So what was that, McKenna?
Who built the prison?
The gods. But Bahamut was one of those gods that created that. Hence why he has a distinct interest in aiding you in defeating him. Not just out of a sense of justice, but also as a god killer. Bahamut is on Morad's hit list, shall we say. Have you ever heard of the Egyptian pantheon?
Probably not.
May have.
Okay, some of you it's yes and no, but basically, but the Egyptian gods aren't worshipped anymore, and as the Dragon King then says, that was because of Morad.
What did
Well,
he
they-
do?
okay.
Did he
Yeah.
eat the gods?
Quite literally, yes.
Oh,
So-
I was only joking. Wait. Does that mean I can eat a god?
I sincerely hope not, rises a trend. But know this. Morad has several forms, as we have said, but in his quest for new power, he has gained new ones. He has his devil form. He has his shadow form. He has his mortal form. And his draconic form.
So what have we seen then? Running around on a horse, wasn't it?
Right. And in order to actually destroy him forever and ever, we have to destroy. We have to kill all 4 of them.
You will not be able to destroy him, for he is a representative of destruction. As long as destruction exists, he cannot be defeated.
Can we not just
Oh,
eat
but-
him?
You could, but I fear whoever ate him would either explode and Morad would just simply be back, or whoever ate him would just simply be Morad in a new skin.
What if he fell into a slime? Wouldn't he just dissolve? The slime do that, let's clue.
His mortal form, yes.
One of the problems, done it?
But what was agreed upon millennia past was that each of his forms was to be defeated, and his mortal form then locked away in Esgaroth. Esgaroth has, shall we say, a magical dampening effect. As long as he is in his mortal form, a human mortal form, I must say, he will be without magic, and thus will never be able to escape.
Fair enough. Could we not put him inside? Would you like to keep him inside the prison?
As a mortal, in his mortal form, yes, there's one thing you could do, and leave him in perpetual agony for all eternity.
Oh. Fair enough.
And that is why fate has brought you here this day. For it is this day that Morad will invade the Draken Realm.
Today?
Today.
Well, you got Hydra sitting at your front door. Why is he not doing anything, or is he part of it?
He is part of the plan. But with you in your dragon forms, we are confident, with our help, that you will be able to defeat Morad in his dragon form, thereby removing one form from the board.
So his dragon form only works here.
His dragon form works everywhere, but in order for a being such as he to exist in the Dragon Realm, it must be in a dragon. But if he was to kill the Lord Bahamut here, his power would be immeasurable.
Is the Lord Bahamut going to fight and defend himself? Or are we expected to all work?
Bahamut will fight if need be, but remember, we want to destroy Morad, not scare him off.
But if he wants to kill him, he's going to have to, see him.
Yes.
Otherwise, he's not going to come out. So either way, Bahamut obviously
It wouldn't be
doesn't scare
possible.
him that much.
But what is he trying to achieve to come here and destroy everything?
To absorb his power and become that much more powerful.
Right.
Would that also
Well-
make him the Dragon King?
Yes.
With us
but
here, it wouldn't be possible. So he's got nothing to worry about.
that is our hope. But we don't want to overwhelm him with brute force. Elsewise he would just simply retreat. We must give him the idea that he can win, so that we can trap him here and destroy him in his dragon form.
So I guess you have a plan, right? That is more articulated than waiting.
Well, waiting is the plan, but this fate has ordained that this will be the spot of the conflict.
So we're just going to sit here on our butts and wait for him to turn up.
Unless, of course, you wish to journey out into the Dragon Realm and face him in the void of space.
I don't know. I don't mind.
Understand that while you are here, you will have the blessings of Bahamut. And I also will lend my blade to this battle.
And
Might also be a little bit challenging trying to fight in a void, I imagine. I don't think any of us have got experience in that.
no, I was trying to work out how this man with a sword is going to hit a giant whopping great dragon.
Well, the same way I would hit a dragon if I wasn't one. You swing your weapon at it.
Indeed, understand this, I have my ways.
That doesn't sound worrying.
Say no more.
He will be here presently. If you have any plans on how you would like to proceed, I would suggest you enact them now.
Oh, is this the last person that you said was going to turn up? Is this ordained? Oh,
Do
the
we
final
know
guest.
what he's weak against?
Dragon fire.
But I don't know, he might be immune to fire. Like, he could be he's from hell, so maybe he's immune to fire.
Does he? Do you know if his dragon form has got a weakness?
The only weakness that his dragon form would necessarily have would be the fact that it is just one form. You are many. Powerful many. I suggest you use that to your advantage.
Why do I think this guy is being cryptic on purpose?
We are many and powerful.
Especially in terms of his dragon fire. He can only fire that in a forward-facing motion. I would suggest a flanking and piercing maneuver.
I was saying, do we not suffer the same thing? We can only fire in one direction.
Yes. But where he is one, you are six.
What about your right hand? Is he gonna join us? Or no, they're dropping off. Who dropped off?
Not me.
Not me. Not me. It's on
Yeah, I'm still here.
Alex.
Next.
Maybe Onyx back. Tyler's disappeared.
Yeah, so Onyx has disappeared.
Well, I was saying, will be your guards joining us to protect this land?
My job will be to protect Bahamut, so that will be my main post. Should Morad pose a threat, or if I see an opening without compromising the safety of my lord, then I will aid you.
What about the other dragons here? They're not going to make any effort, or are they going to hide?
They can do if the battle turns ill, but we need, as I said, we need to give Morad the impression that he can win. Otherwise, he will just simply escape, and we will lose this opportunity.
Are we able to hide? I know that we big and colorful, but if we manage to get it to hide and make sure that doesn't see us, and then jump on him. Rawr.
That is one tactic. I shall allow you your time to prepare.
Well, I don't know you, but I've never been a dragon before. What can I do?
Do you have the adult red dragon stat sheet in front of you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So basically, you can do all of that and your spells from your character sheet.
And the what, sorry?
And your spells from your character.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's gonna be
How does it work if someone doesn't have spells?
Then you're screwed.
Yeah. It'll be good double benefits. They.
Wait, does that mean Dirt, as a dragon, can shapeshift into another thing?
Just turn into like a dragon with a T-Rex head.
It does mean I can polymorph someone into something and then eat them.
That's what I was saying. I'd be saying, like, should we just eat him? But everyone's like, no, it's a bad idea.
Do like Genghis Khan style. We all grab a limb each and just start tugging with our teeth, and, and then we just eat him separately.
Well, I think to get him here, we should maybe hide in the trees.
I think we can be quite convincing in the, desperate failure, last act, final blow department.
Alright then. So, what's your plan?
I'm not gonna tell you, are we?
Ambush. I think we should ambush him.
Alright then. So, if
Flank,
people want to hide...
flank in the bushes, right?
Yeah, if people want to hide like in bushes or take up aerial positions, then move.
Whoa! Let's think about it. So, is he coming right now? He's coming.
Yes, right now.
So we've got what? We haven't got a minute. We haven't got 5 minutes. We haven't got half an hour, like, to actually plan something.
It's long enough. It's long enough for you to like plan and execute whatever plan that is. But if it's the case of like,
Well, I
give
plan
us
to go back and get an army.
yeah, that's good.
It's only the big bad guy. Don't worry about him, man. You got a minute. Go.
I was going to see if we had any cool spells we can throw down, like trap spells. Like, I'm sure the wizard's got something in her spellbook, right? That'll, something that erupts and causes like 10d10 worth of damage that we can put down.
I'm just throwing random dice around, so give me a sec.
I mean, we could go with that same plan.
That heals you.
Okay.
We could go with that same plan that we were going to do with Dur against those other, the.
I'm not gonna fuck him.
No, you're not.
Well, you said, you could erupt and do a lot of damage.
I'm not
He did
flirting
it.
with the bad guy. Thank you very much. I'm bad enough for fucking dragons chasing me around. By the way, you and Onyx are both green, so it's your problem right now.
Worst case scenario, I can try to force cage it, but I have no idea how big it will be.
Yeah.
I have. What do I have? I have Cloud of Daggers. I have Fireballs. I have Lightning Bolt. I have Magic Missiles. I have Meteors.
You have Finger of Death.
I have Sticky Clouds. I have Finger of Death. I have Dimension Door. Phantasmal Killer. Storm Sphere. I forgot what that does.
You got loads then.
I have Hand. I have Big B's Hand.
Oh, I've only ever seen you cast Magic Missile, I think, or Fireball.
I have done more than fire before.
I know
I've seen you do
37
more than
spells, but I
fire.
used 2 of them.
And Dawn.
And
Lots of
Dawn,
Dawn.
I use Dawn quite a lot. I have counter spells.
Yeah, you have used Dawn, actually, yeah, that's fair.
I have counter spells as well.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
catapult. I keep trying to use catapult, but I always get told no.
I've got stuff, but they need to make saves, and this thing is just, gonna save.
I did
and
catapult
nothing.
someone, haven't I? I have actually catapulted a person in a game.
Yeah, you catapulted Frank into a church.
No, I catapulted someone else as well. I think it might have been
Yeah.
Morena.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, you catapulted into Rapunzel's
There you go. I
tower.
catapulted Morena to Rapunzel's tower once.
Literally into it, not like through the window into the wall.
Sort of a huge side note, but it reminded me. I was flicking through the that book that I bought before Christmas, and the bard subclass on it is a mercantile one. And at 3rd level, one of the abilities is that basically it's almost like catapult, but you basically throw coins at people, and it does like a lot of damage. And I really want to use it. It's like, and it said something like, basically, like how you effectively double damage on a nat 20.
Yeah.
It also doubles the amount of coins. So if you throw a gold coin, 2 of them reappear in your hand instead of 1. But I really like the idea of playing a rich man and he just throws pennies at people. As if they're, have a penny peasant and then throws them and it hurts them. Best character ever.
Well, we've just done that bit in Baldur's Gate where we fight the woman made out of gold.
Oh yeah, she's.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I heard a lot of shit about her being really difficult, and so everyone was on the roof, and we just kept killing those little things. And then every time you kill him, it takes a bit of her golden armor away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and every time she was trying to chase me, we basically were playing like kiss chase on the roof by shooting all of our minions. That's the way I did it. She was just too slow. I kept putting like slow things on her.
Well, whenever we
Terrible.
Whenever we played it, my character was on the far side of the building, so I spent like the first 3 turns just dashing.
And then I just stood there and scared them all, so they all ran your way anyway.
Yes, including our paladin.
That's his fault, he stood there.
I think I'll talk
Yeah,
to
I usually-
all 3 of them.
I kept using. My plan was always
I think I broke my...
get somebody to trigger initiative, and then have
Okay.
Astarion would just sneak in and just like not in initiative, and I would just have everyone like sneaks in, fires a shot to trigger initiative, and then I have the next person like sneak in. So I'm
Yeah.
basically getting free turn with everyone every turn.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I've got some stuff. I don't know how it'll work. I've got Mirage Arcane, which makes everything look different. So I can basically make as far as I can see look completely how we would like it to look, but I don't know what good that would do. Well, we can all just be hidden in plain sight. It will just be like an illusion's like 10 feet above us, and it makes the whole place look like a thing. But what that thing would be and how it would affect the battle, I don't know.
Is that with a saving throw to understand if he's
No, if he has true sight, he can see through it, which he might do. But if they don't have true sight, it is that. Illusions include audio, visual, tactile, olfactory elements, so it can turn clear ground into difficult terrain, or vice versa, or otherwise impede movement through an area. Any piece of illusionary terrain that is removed from the spell's area disappears immediately.
Oh, how about you can do this thing, right? And we can all hide in it, like more or less, making a way that Mirage will land where he needs to land, and then we are surrounding, right, hidden into this Mirage, and then if the first thing that we're gonna do, we're just gonna fire breath. I mean, just breath. No,
Yeah, we can all just breathe in. Unless he has true sight, and then he's just going to look at us and be like, the fuck are you doing? Which he probably does. If he's like the god of all gods, whatever he is, he probably has true sight.
Yeah, there's the risk that you sort of run, and you also get the feeling that if he's arriving in draconic form, but because all of you effectively have immunity to whatever breath weapon that you guys do, whatever he is going to be, he may have immunity to one of your breath attacks as well.
How much do you want to bet it'll turn out looking like the freaking Hydra and be like each head will be immune to each of us?
Well, that is a good way to understand as well what immunity he has. If we all breath attack on it, we straight away will understand. Oh, he's immune to this.
We
Or
can
he's...
probably see what colour he is when he arrives potentially.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna be a little bit fucked up. No.
Yeah, he's going to be more than just a
I
red
can summon
dragon.
lots and lots of meteors. I have done an average calculation. If I throw every single meteor I have at him in one shot, I can do 102 damage on average.
Oh, you do that.
If he's coming from the hells, he's probably going to be immune to fire, right?
Plus 5 times 12.
Is it not?
102.
It sounds like he's only going to have his draconic form immunities. I don't know.
Well, that would just be bludgeoning damage. I wouldn't do any potentially some
Maybe-
fire damage.
maybe
but
I'll
I
have
do
both.
bludgeoning and fire. Let me double check.
Mice meteors, yeah?
Yes,
Fire damage.
fire damage. Okay, fair enough. I also have Phantasmal Killer, which will do like 70
Well-
damage, right?
Since I think we don't have long to plan, Otley's going to basically, like, I don't mind him being somewhere up front. Like, would he know, like, everyone's going to have access to their spells? Would Otley know if he has ability, like access to his class abilities?
Yep.
If it,
You know
like,
that.
that he, like some of those would go up.
Uses weapons, isn't it?
Yeah, the only thing that you can't use are like your weapons. In place of that, you have your dragon attacks.
Okay. Like, would my cloak still work, kind of thing?
Which cloak?
I've got the displacery one.
Cloak of displacement.
Yeah.
But your weapons and your items have basically been made part of your body, so your dragon doesn't actually have a cloak per se. So in terms of this, it would have been unequipped, but you do still feel you do feel certain your attunements to your items are still there. So if they give you any sort of like sort of passive abilities, then they are still working. So in the case of your cloak of displacement, that just happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that is basically if I get hit, it turns off for the rest of that turn, and then I get it back at the beginning of each turn.
Yeah.
And it is attunement,
Yeah,
and then I've got like my necklace and the boots and things.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like, is it unequipped and not functioning, or is it just visually not equipped?
It's just visually not equipped. You do have it, but in terms of like activating them, you don't have the ability
I
to.
can't use a wand because my wand is not actually physically
Yeah.
out to be swung around.
Yeah.
So I lose all the spells because I don't have my wand.
Oh, I gotcha. So basically, essentially, it's like we don't have like an item interaction with it, but
Yeah.
we do get the passive ability. Okay.
Yeah, basically, if whatever you're using requires like an activate capacity, then you can't use it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think other than my axe and the pickaxe, everything should be fine then.
Okay.
Because the boots trigger just on movement; it doesn't require an action.
Okay.
The belt, I think, is just a passive thing.
Well, I'm going to sit.
But my dragon strength is more, so actually the belt is useless. Fine. I'm actually stronger without the belt, which is nice.
Nice.
Okay, so Tortum has elected to sit in a tree and basically wait to see what type of dragon Morad is going to appear as. What are the rest of you going to do?
Alright. If there is creating this mirage for all of us to hide, that would be great. Otherwise, we can just gonna find ourselves like hiding in trees or whatever.
It's like a 7th level spell slot just to hide. It's kind of
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the dragon probably has true sight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I will say for the interest of you guys not wasting a spell, given that it is a celestial being, there's a very high likelihood that A, it has true sight, and B, it's got a very wide range.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think out of character as well, I think it's the spell affects the terrain. It won't like hide us specifically, but it would like
You can make it like as a
you
big
would be able to
fucking
make it like
rock, and then stand inside the rock.
yeah. We could do a hide action behind something that is an illusion, but like I don't think it would like physically make us invisible or anything. You know what I mean? Like I could stand in the open and be like, oh, I'm hiding under it.
The idea is to, like, if there's an army marching, you make it look like there's lava pouring from the floor so they don't go that way. You know what I mean? So they all look at it and go, oh, fuck, we're not going over there. And then when they go the other way, you go around the back. And
Yeah,
have
yeah,
them in the
you
back.
like can use it to like funnel them in, like make
Yeah,
it look like,
yeah. It's a very tactical spell, and it's not really for fighting one geezer who can just see straight through it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think in general it might be something to use later on though, to be fair, if like making it look like difficult terrain physically applies it to them if they can't see through it.
Yeah.
Like effectively you get all of that stuff for free.
Do we maybe
which would
not
be
want
pretty
to
cool.
use that when he's actually around? And like I don't know,
We
try and
think-
sneaky the spells.
we think he's gonna see through it anyway.
If he tries to escape, he feels like he can't escape because he's kind of trapped.
It's likely that he'll see through it and be immune anyway.
Okay.
So I think the gist of it we were told by
Meaning this will
a wonderful DM is that it might be a waste.
I was meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made it.
Sorry. Wi-Fi really didn't want to, do what it's meant to do and, be stable Hey, and then my PC decided, you know what? While you're stressed out, why don't I just break your sound for a little bit? So, yeah, had a heart attack, then another heart attack. I'm coming back.
Well, I'm hiding in a tree because the big bad's coming.
Okay, so where did we lose you?
So I left as, like, we were talking with, Prince King Dragon dude. I'm good at this.
Big bad is coming to kill him, so we have to stop him. And
Oh.
as a dragon, we don't know what kind of dragon.
Yeah, Big Bad is a dragon. We are also dragons. We have to fight him when he attacks, basically, to try and, like, stop him from absorbing Bahamut's power.
Oh, okay.
They thought I could just use a big spell straight off, but it seems silly if we don't know what kind of dragon he is, because there's no point me summoning meteors which do fire damage to find out he's a fire dragon.
Oh, yeah, that makes a bit of sense.
So we've been told we have access to our class abilities as well as our spells on top of the dragon stat block, and our items are still essentially, like, the passive abilities of them still all apply, but, like, we can't, like, pull out a weapon and use it. But, like, if it has a passive ability that it just does something, then it works.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So, like,
a little confused, but I'll figure it out.
Swords that are really cool, which would be so badass for a pirate dragon with dragon katanas.
So then use the dragon breath is what's targeting, not the bow and arrow.
Yeah, so in your case, Onyx, you basically, for your attacks, you'll be using the adult green dragon stat block, but you can then do, like, your ranger skills and misty steps and cast silence on him and hunter's mark, wall of fire, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But if you wanted to, like, go up and attack him, you'll be using your claws and your bite as opposed to your bows and katanas.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, my amulet still works, my cloak still works and stuff, like, because they just give me a natural ability. I don't have to, like, activate them. But I can't pull out my pickaxe or my axe and swing that. I have to use my claws or something. Like, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so but Tordum has decided to basically just wait in a tree to see what's happening. But oddly, you said you wanted to put yourself up front, and
yeah, I'm gonna, knowing that I can still use my normal abilities to kind of make myself tough as fuck. I'm gonna kind of act as, like, big bodyguard kind of thing. Like, I'm hoping he kind of has to go through me to get to anyone. So I want to position myself where I'm sort of, if I see him, like, coming down towards the, like, land and fight or whatever, I want to be somewhere that's in between him as I see him come in and, like, Bahamut, but somewhere reasonably open that I'm clearly the first thing he has to fight.
so maybe here.
Yeah, somewhere like that. Yeah,
Okay.
that would work.
Okay, Revi, where do you want to go?
Would it be suspicious if there's only one person? I'm also off thinking about hiding in a bush as well.
Okay.
Tree.
Well, I was just thinking, like, he might more likely to come straight at a behemoth if we're not all loitering around.
He's
Well,
still got to take care of
Yeah,
what's directly in front of him.
if he lands below me, which is, I think, is hopefully the plan, then also your breath attacks aren't going to hit me because you can angle it where it, like, all of you kind of, like, crossfire, you know, like Ghostbusters style, cross the streams, but, like, in front of me.
Yeah, but I guess
And then I
some
can
of
do the
us
same.
got cone and some others got a line. So we have to, you know.
As long as you don't aim it at me. I mean, I can take the hit anyway, sort of.
And
Yeah,
then
good.
this is where we find out that he's one of all of us that's taking the pot shots.
It'll be fine. I will do my best to not hit you with my breath weapon. How about that?
As will I,
Yeah.
says Bahamut.
What do you breathe? Gold dust?
Ooh.
I breathe platinum
Wow, he's a very rich dragon then.
and exaltation. Okay, so Barakas, where are you going?
I think I will hide under the dragonfly, trying to, literally here.
Okay.
Ready for breathing.
Okay. Joe, where would you like to go?
I don't know. Is he just going to come on? I guess we don't know if he's just going to come and land. And
We don't know where it's coming from though.
He comes behind
I'm going to go
us.
over there.
Or he just teleports into the middle of the thing and he's like, Yubby sucks, I have teleportation.
And Onyx, where would you like to go?
I think she died again.
Have you muted yourself again?
No, I was just thinking, because I was like, wait, don't I have a thing where it's like hide in plain sight? And I was just having a quick read of that to see if that would be kind of useful, but I doubt I have a whole minute to prepare in case this guy comes along, sort of thing.
You do have time to prepare. The only thing that the group has sort of worked on is that they're quite certain that Morad is going to have true sight.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I can't blend in with the pretty flowers. Okay, noted.
I suppose you could. You could
Yeah, you
fly
still,
down and
Yeah.
get a pretty dragon.
you still can.
Is that
There's
still an
nothing stopping
illusion?
you. So,
Yeah. Is it an illusion? Because Tree Sight would see through that. But if it's just like you magically are better at hiding,
It's
Then-
just I can create camouflage from naturally occurring materials, and once I'm camouflaged, I can hide by
Camouflage and
pressing the
scales
stuff I
to
can.
blend in with the
yes.
yeah,
Yeah, so,
flower
you can put the
dragon,
flower on your head.
green dragon.
so the Dragon King basically just comes over with a paintbrush and just paints like forest camo on you.
Yeah.
I thought she'd be
Oh,
saying
bless.
like the baker guy in that movie with Katniss. He's like, I'm really good at painting decorative cakes, so I'm a master at camouflage for some reason.
Yeah.
Absolutely no
in
fucking
Hunger Games or whatever.
nothing around him. No makeup, no nothing. Just finds it on the floor.
Yeah, I remember watching that movie and I was like, where the fuck did he get a baking set from? Like, he learned that from baking cake. He's suddenly got he's like, everyone else has got like a bow and he's just like, I have a spatula.
Yeah.
I've got icing tubes.
Didn't even have a rolling pin.
Yeah. Can you imagine walking past and you're like, I can't see him anywhere, but it smells really sweet.
Okay.
You look at the floor, there's a pile of ants just eating the ice then.
So as you sort of take up this position, you can hear from the distance what appears to be a great sort of resounding war horn. And the Dragon King basically just stands up and
Can a dragon blow a horn?
It's what counts.
Sorry, it was like
and the Dragon King basically just stands up, and from the water just pulls out what appears to be a greatsword and says, "He has come, and he has brought friends, it seems."
Oh, yay.
So you can see in the distance, like looking up into like the void of space, that several dragons are beginning to converge on the island. But then looking to the south, or what you assume is the south, you see the dragons, and then you see a massive dark shape which dwarfs them all. And this shape just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until
it's a beholder.
until it comes into full view and lands in the centre.
There's a dragon on fire.
Of course.
As a great worm appears in front of you,
Oh.
landing with a massive that sends out dust everywhere, scatters all of the insects from the area, and you're fairly certain has affected sort of like the gravity of the island somewhat, as everything just suddenly slants and then rights itself.
And we can assume fire is not going to work at
Okay,
this
so-
point because he is on fire.
Yes, you get the impression that he has taken the form of a red great worm. Whether that is
I'm glad I didn't summon my meteors then.
whether that's something that is going to stay is another matter.
Oh.
I don't like
think
that hint.
that's-
I don't like that.
And so
That's badass.
And so, cowering in the bushes, you face down the BBEG in dragon form.
Yeah.
would anybody like to engage in dialogue, or put...
I think we're just gonna kill the guy.
I'm gonna like call out to him. I'm gonna be like, "It's me and you, big boy. Let's go."
I
Okay.
kind of want to cast a spell, but I don't know if it's space, isn't it?
Okay, and but then as you sort of ready yourselves, put a group of smaller creatures just sort of like unfold themselves from underneath put the dragon. You can see that that 6 devils, round about the same size, slightly smaller than you guys are as dragons, but 6 devils have basically unfolded themselves from under his body and are now joining the fight as well.
So he had babies. He had demon babies.
But it's me and you and your friends then, big boy.
Nobody else.
Yeah, no one else here. Any other surprises? Is anyone else here? No? Cool.
Alright.
Kind
Let's...
of want to try that spell.
Okay.
Oh, I can't use it. No. I hate you.
Why can't you?
Well, it's a 1 spell. Fuck.
So I'm just adding everybody to the initiative thing, and as always, Roll20 is not letting me. So,
That'd be far too easy. Inconvenient.
there we go.
Anyone in the... Oh, our initiative rolls. Is it using the dragon's like dexterity stat or?
The dragon's the dragon's dexterity.
Okay, so I won't use my +2, but I think I'd get my shield's benefit still.
Roll and then not add the 2. 8.
Ooh.
So good for Tortum, yeah. Okay. Otley, what did you get?
For initiative.
Yep.
That'll be a 15.
Lovely. Barracus, you've done yours. Durr, what did you get?
I'm just getting up a Black Dragon's initiative now. I rolled a 7, so +2.
Oh, damn.
9. So many cool spells that we'll have to wait till later.
I had to pick the blue dragon. It's got a worse initiative than Otley does. Bloody that thing's got a 0.
Mine's got 0.
Durr got a +2.
I mean, I'll allow the +2 if it's better.
I don't mind. Without any modifier, I got a 15, but with my +2, it'd be 17.
And that was Otley, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so but you can see as battle is commencing, all of the dragons that have sort of risen up into acknowledgement of this threat are all forming a circle around this battleground. So you see golden dragons, chromatic dragons, silver dragons, and sort of centre in your line of sight is the Draco Hydra. But they're not engaging, they're just simply almost standing witness to this.
I want to say I want to shout, but I'll give away that I'm hiding, so I'm not going to. But in my head, I'm like, the Guardian person did a shit job.
Okay, so the Dragon King is basically just going to hold up his greatsword, which is effectively a greatsword katana, as opposed to like something that you would expect from a European armory, and it's effectively just simply going to say.
Or whatever they're called.
Going to say to Morad the dragon, Fiend, you will not leave this place. and that'll be his turn.
He probably will.
Okay, so Bahamut is going to put is going to step forward and or put one step outside of the lake, and he is going to use his Celestial Lance ability.
Okay.
Ooh.
And so white light just builds up where his neck meets his chest, and then four brilliantly white beams just shoot out and converge on Morad, and just each of them just go boom, 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 boom. So, who would like to roll me? 28d6.
Okay.
Oh. Let's say a total of 95.
Okay, so he failed the saving throw on these lances, so he'll use one of his 5 legendary resistances to make that work. So that was 95, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
95, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck this.
Alright. Nice start there. Okay, so Otley, you're up.
I will start off by making sure I activate my rage. And
So you are now resistant to all forms of damage except psychic, right?
yes,
Okay.
I'll get something for that maybe one day. I'm going to go with the lightning breath
Okay.
straight down, hitting those 3 devil guys on the left side of him.
To these guys, yeah?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do they have to beat saving throw wise?
It is a DC 19 dex save.
Fail. Fail with the exact same number. And fail. All of them fail.
Nice. That's 12d10 lightning. Forget how to roll that on here. How's it you get it to do it on here again?
If you click on the dice roll, on the little dice icon, and on the advanced roll, you can do your own custom.
Oh, advanced roller. Okay. So it's slash roll. Okay. And then it's 12d10. Okay, there you go. I rolled crap. That's a 52 total.
52 damage, yep.
That's about average.
Yeah.
The average is 54, so.
Okay, so your breath attack is effectively your action.
Yeah. And then the bonus action for a rage.
Yep. Okay, are you going to move?
I won't move. In this case, so like you know how you're saying that the attack, like multi-attack kind of thing, is actually like multi-actions. Does that apply with the dragon form or no?
But in the case of your breath weapon, that counts as a full turn spell. But if you were to use your multi-attack, then yes, that would be. Yeah, you could use dash, hide, disengage, whatever it would be.
Yeah.
He could use claws and bite at the same time.
Yeah, you could. So the profile will say like you have to use like your frightful presence and put one or the
Yeah,
other.
but those would still take a full action.
Yeah.
Because I know, like you said, with like spells, you was like you could do the cast a spell action within your multi-attack sort of thing.
That only applies for cantrips. Your spells will be your full turn.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't really use those anyways. I will. I'm just looking at this here. I was thinking maybe action surge, but I might save it. No, I'll action surge, and I'm gonna move in and to like here, and I'm gonna hit that first guy.
Sure.
Which is multi-attack. Oh, multi-attack is Frightful Presence and 3 attacks, 1 bite, 2 claws. So the Frightful Presence is a Wisdom save of DC 17.
Okay.
I'm sure we're not frightened by each other.
Right, so all of them are succeeding, and all of them succeeded, and Morad succeeded as well without legendary action.
No worries. Could I, with the movement, trigger my boots? Because it's not a
Yeah, sure.
action or whatever, so it would be... It's then a DC 15 deck save to the ones in 5 foot, so just Morad and the first guy. And then...
Okay,
Radiate lightning.
so Morad succeeded, and the devil didn't.
Okay.
Morad's up next. We're fucked.
No, we're
So
hidden.
the devil guy takes 11 lightning.
Well, he's fine.
11, okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I would get my 3 attacks. So that's 1 bite, 2 claws, with a plus 12 to hit.
So many possibilities, guys.
18 to hit.
On the devil, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, so 18 hits.
I'll just roll the 3 attacks in general. The next one is a 13. And a 31.
So how much damage?
I'm just doing that now.
Okay.
Okay, bite is 2d10 plus 7 plus the lightning. So it's 23 piercing and 6 lightning damage from the bite.
Okay, so it's 29 bites. And your claws?
And then it, the claws, I'm guessing the 13 didn't hit, so it was just the 31 hit.
Yep.
Okay, so I only have to roll that once. 2d6 plus 7. That one is 15 damage. The rage damage for both would be a plus 2, so that's an extra 4 as well.
So 29 plus 19. Okay, so that's 48 damage to this devil. 66.
Yeah. I think that's everything.
Alright then. Is that your turn done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good turn.
So, Morad is then just going to like look to you, and bear in mind, like you're probably the. In terms of like a normal sort of scaling, you probably look the size of
Oh, there we go.
like
Yeah.
a griffin to what a dragon would look like. but in dragon form. So he's basically just going to look at you, to go, insect! And he's going to try and backhand you with one of his front paws.
Nice.
The disrespect.
Disadvantage for my cloak.
Yep. That's good, because he critted. So, okay, so, the claw... Yep, so the claw now hits. So that is 1, 2, 15, 25. Okay, so he does 25 slashing damage to you, halved to 17. No, not 17. 12, rather. And can I get... and you are now grappled as well. As he just backhands you and then just grabs you by your tail.
Okay.
Okay, so he's then just going to set off with you towards... towards Bahamut.
So he's dragging him along.
Yep. Yes?
No, nothing. Just
Ah!
getting me up.
Woo!
Okay, so he's basically just going to drag you all the way to here. And then with his other claw, he's going to attempt to strike against Bahamut.
He's going straight for him.
Are you going to use a claw or is he going to use... Here's a battering ram.
Yeah, he's going to whack back with the dragon.
Sorry, it's my hand. He's just gonna... He tries to backhand him and he's got in his hand a bonk.
Okay, so that is a just about a hit. So
I'm going to use my reaction for Runic Shield to protect Bahamut.
sure,
So it forces that to be a reroll.
sure.
Ooh.
And he failed on that one.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, I can do that 4 more times.
Clutch.
And with that, he's then just going to pick you up in his hands, like, ah! And he's then just going to bite you in your neck.
Oh.
With disadvantage. Oh, you've gone that one on that as well. So you succeeded
Oh,
there.
well, since he already hit me, my cloak deactivates for the rest of my turn, or
Oh, great.
until my next one. So that would be a normal roll.
Well, you got now one on the first roll, so not to worry.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'm going to laugh at him.
Okay, so the Horned Devils, not wanting to be far away from their master, this is going to fly up, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. But you can see that they're not quite as fast as, or being able to move as quickly as Morad, so that will basically be their turn. No, wait. Now, actually, all of them will just throw fire at Bahamut.
So none of them think that any of us are working here.
You're all hiding.
I love none of them even attempted to go before us.
Okay, that's a miss, a hit, and a crit. Okay. Can someone roll me 8d6, please?
6 or 8.
29.
8d6.
That sounds of it. I wouldn't believe he's got a big massive bag of dice somewhere.
Yeah, the main point of that being somewhere.
Yeah.
How much is that, McKelly?
29.
29. Okay. Okay. So all of these firebolts basically just appear from the devils, and you can see that it's something of a valiant effort, but Bahamut doesn't really seem to notice. Okay, so with the devils taking their turn, Onyx, you're up.
Same.
This is
Uh.
a rogue.
Oh, the age was nice.
Rogue dragon probably would have been very damn powerful right now.
Oh, I guess I'm just going to try and poison him, hopefully, which I doubt will be successful, but the thought is there. Right.
Funny thing now is that's how I picture your dragon speaking now.
Pretty much. Just a little internal monologue or just whisper out loud like, right, so... Completely give away my hiding spot. It's fine, it's part
I
of
was
the
thinking the
plan.
dragon out of never-ending story type thing
Oh!
going on.
Yeah!
I love it.
Okay. Fuck it. It doesn't matter if I get squished. It's fine. It's worth it. I hope. You know, it's the thought that counts. So, how big? How much? How to breathe? There it is. 60 foot. Okay.
How to breathe?
Sorry.
You open your mouth. You shut it.
Sorry, I'm not used to being a dragon, so I'm still getting used to it.
If you move like, 5 or so foot forward, you can probably get all of them.
I can't. I've only got 40-foot movement as a dragon. Like,
You can
what?
fly 80
Can't
feet.
fly.
Oh shit, yeah! I'm not used to flying! Come on! Okay, fine. I guess I'll do what a dragon should do and fly, okay.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't know if you missed that bit. We did get told, surprisingly, we know how to use our dragon powers. That, was covered.
Okay. So, in that
We
case...
temporarily forgot how to use them. We had a momentary lapse in brain capacity.
Exactly. It's a stressful situation, you know, we all fumble up. It's like an interview, except for, you know, it's a life and death situation. I think I got
your
it.
bow and then
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, oh! Shit!
I would help you, but I'm part of your body now, adventurer.
Oh god, Jerry!
You cannot summon a spiritual weapon technically because it's summoning.
Yeah,
But technically it's magic.
Jerry is a physical sword, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wish
Could
he
you
were a
not make a
spiritual one.
weapon and just envision Jerry replacing it.
Oh, did I get too close? I did. Never mind, I will take a step back. I'm good at this.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, you go go down a little bit and hit everything. Yeah.
There we go. That'll do. Because it was these three over here that got hurt, right?
Yeah.
See? Then only this lot needs to be dealt with. So I will attempt a poison breath. And hope that it works.
Mm-hmm.
How does one do this? Okay.
That is one poison.
It's a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Okay, so that is a fail and 2 succeeds, and then Morad succeeded by himself.
Ah. It's the thought that counts. He still takes damage.
What a
It's just halved.
Mm-hmm.
So, 16 d6. I'm gonna use roll 20 because I can't roll a d6 16 times. Hey. Really? Only 2 6s? Oh. It's fine. It's the thought that counts. I'm telling myself that. That's the only thought that's gonna carry me through this. Okay. 52. At least one of them kind of took most of it. Okay. And that's an action, right?
Okay, so how much damage from your breath attack?
So 52 for the one that didn't succeed.
Okay.
And then oh god.
Okay, so you breathe this out, and it engulfs all 3 of these devils, but as they look they then turn to look at you, and you can't see that they've been affected by this.
Oh.
And you get the feeling that these guys are immune to poison.
Oh.
Oh.
However, Morad, on the other hand, as you're attacking his backside, you can see that a bunch of a big part of the poison just gets inhaled up his arsehole.
Oh,
Oh god!
good lord! Morad, you nasty, what the hell?
And Morad just like suddenly straightens up and is like, "What? What?" As he takes damage from this.
Yes!
I had visions of Bill going, that wasn't me.
Okay, so that's your that's your action. So, do you want to do anything as a bonus?
Oh, this would have been the smart moment where, you know, I would have been like, yeah, I would have fucking Hunter's marked him beforehand, but no, it's fine.
No, I'll allow it.
Thank you. Even though it's a D6, it's a D6, you know?
Still potentially another 6.
Okay. Let me knock that one off. Where's the actual D6? I'll roll on Roll20 just for now. Because I need to apparently find it. 5!
Alright. Okay, so that's your turn done. But you can still move your flying speed if you want.
I want to be there as kind of a meat shield so that, like, I can distract at least some of these levels, you know? To take some of the brunt. I don't think I could take on, you know, Morad necessarily, but the devils, I can give it a go.
Alright then, so, Barakas, you're up.
Alright. So many possibilities, guys. Alright, so first thing first, I'm gonna Hunter Mark. No, I'm gonna Hex Morad.
Okay.
Cool. Let me take that out. Tick. Cool. Second thing.
And God, his symbol for being hexed is so tiny in comparison to his token.
Did you actually do it? No, I can't see it.
Exactly, so I think you picked the wrong part.
No, I got because of the position and where
Yeah,
the
no,
little
it's
thing
because
is.
it
I
looks
thought it looked
it's
like a
sitting
little
on
man got
top
it.
of another token.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you missed. You cursed the wrong guy.
If you move the Morad token, it moves with him, but it's just...
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you hexed him. Is that a bonus action?
It is a bonus action, yes.
Okay.
Now is the doubt of what to do. Because there's either trying to block restrained, just cause damage, or just to go for it. So.
And I won't let you roll for it. You do gather that by virtue of the fact that he's a fire dragon currently, he's going to be immune to fire.
Why not try for the devils?
Although, well, this is what I was going to do. I was going for the devils, because I can't breathe on the devils anyway. Because I'm already sure they are at least resistance to fire, so fuck that. So I was either thinking to use Black Tentacles or Arms of Other, but they both works in different way. Right? One's got 20 feet, and the other one's got 10 feet. So it's either trying to hit all of them for a small damage, or get just one block full damage.
Well, the one up front is more hurt than the others.
Yes.
Black tentacles leaves tentacles on the ground, but they're flying, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes, they're hovering about 20 feet above the ground.
Well, the coverage is 20 feet. So I don't know.
For the purposes of this, it will touch them.
Fuck yeah.
But if they were to fly any higher, then it wouldn't.
But hopefully they'll get tangled, in which case they can't.
Sorry, guys. Fuck. Me. All right. It's fine. I'm gonna. Positions. All right. Yeah. All right. Black tentacles is fine.
right.
Gonna cast black tentacles on 20 feet.
I'm assuming
I'm just
Morad
gonna-
is also walking because he's just technically just strolled up and bitched that someone.
Yes.
So, if I dwell at that,
Yeah, you'll get all of them.
all of them, right? Okay. Mirad included.
Yes, Morad will be affected by that.
Cool. All right. So in that range, everybody takes must take a dexterity saving throw of 22.
Okay. Morad will need to use one of his legendary resistances to get through that.
Perfect. That is fine. That's the second one.
Okay, so then the devils. So 22, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, fail,
I strength or dexterity. Right?
fail,
No.
fail, fail, fail. All of them failed.
Fuck yeah. In this case, at the start of the turn, they will take 10 damage.
Okay, I've drawn a square around your square so you can let it go.
Oh, cool.
Let it go.
Let it go. And
And then Oddly's like, no, let me go, let me go.
Let me go, let me go. I can't be a battering log anymore.
and final action, I will hoover.
He's a dragon
Fuck.
beater. That's what he
What about if you drag that? It's fine. I will hoover here, in the middle.
Alright then. Okay,
And that's
Stir, you're up.
Yeah. Just trying to work out that's gonna hit
No
him.
flirting.
That's going to hit him. Over there. I'll get all of them. Oh no, it won't. There. That'll get. I still won't get all of them. You bastards. That's fine.
It's not our fault, we're restrained by tentacles.
I'm going to. How far can I fly? It's 80, 60 feet, right? Oh,
Like
there's so
80
many,
foot, probably.
80 foot. There's so many tools I've got to do to work out how far I can go. Oh, this battlefield is actually not that big. Right, cool. I'm going to fly 60 feet over there. Click back over there, and then click back over there, and then go over there. And then I'm going to Cone of Cold.
That's a dust.
Oh, wherever I was. And get. Where was I a minute ago? I got all of them. Like that.
Sure,
And get all of them.
sure. I'll just say for the sake of it, you manoeuvred yourself correctly and got all 6 of them.
Nice! That is 8d8. Let me roll it on here where I know they are. Where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do they need
8.
to save against that?
I think they do. Let me just. Got 41 points of damage. That was good. 8d8. Do they have to save on it? You unleash Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
Okay. Oh, and they don't get a bonus to this. Okay, so fail, fail. That was cocked. Fail, fail, fail. All of them fail.
41 points of damage to all of them.
Lovely. Okay, so this one that's up front is looking incredibly battered and not enjoying his time, huh?
Nice.
Not what I signed up for.
That's it for me.
In fact, all of them, I think, are not just shy of being bloodied at the toe of the back, and then these ones on this side haven't taken any damage yet, so... But they did take a big chunk out of them.
Wait, that's me.
Alright then, Tordum, you're up.
Oh, did Revy get less than me?
Somehow.
Revi got 4.
I always thought I was last for some reason.
It's okay, you're second to last.
That's fine. Can I be within 60 feet of Morad, please?
I think you already are, bear with me.
Can you check for me, please?
No, you're not, so you'll need to move up 20 feet. Are you walking or flying?
Flying.
Okay.
I'm used to flying. I can fly on the carpet. This could either go really amazing or totally fucked up.
I can show you my dirt.
Well, actually, I can give you the finger of death. I'm
The claw.
casting Finger of Death on Morad. It's
Claw of
Constitution
Death.
saving throw. It needs to be 18.
Okay, he has passed that without the need of legendary resistance.
He still takes damage regardless, then.
Sure.
But it's just half.
Sure.
Fuck! I really wanted that to do that. That would be awesome. It should have done 62 damage. He takes half damage.
31 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emotional damage! Take the finger, Morad.
So how much again? 31?
That's grand.
Alright.
When I practice rolling it, I'm getting much better numbers.
Alright then, mark off the spell. Are you moving forward or doing bonus action?
I'm not moving forward. I don't
Okay.
think I can do bonuses. Oh, it's the Dragon King. Nope, I don't have bonus unless the Dragon can do bonus.
Alright then. Revi, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to, from this position, cast a 6th level blade barrier
Alright.
for a 60-foot diameter whirling razor sharp blades.
Okay, where are you casting that?
Surprisingly, about 25 foot wide in the middle,
Okay.
so it hits all 7 targets.
Right, hold that circle for a sec. There we go. Okay, and do they need to do a saving throw at all?
Yeah, it is dexterity.
Although... saving throw... Right, so they have disadvantage on all of these. What do they need to beat?
No, sorry. When they start their turn, they need to take a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, do they take damage now?
No.
Okay.
When a creature enters the wall's area for the first time on a turn, it depends how you want to do it.
Yeah,
If you
it's
do it now.
appeared it's their first time, so yes they do.
Okay. Dex 18.
Alright. Fail. 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 Success. And fail. So, this guy here succeeds.
Okay, so he will take 16, the rest of them take 32 points of damage.
So 32. So. Okay, so this one just sort of shrivels up on the spot and just falls out of the air and just deflates on the spot just into a pile of sort of primordial ooze. So this one is dead. And these other two are looking very battered. but still standing, or flying, for want of a better word. And these two are still looking relatively healthy. Okay, anything as a bonus?
And I will no bonus action, but I will soar. I was going to soar thematically over the top, but I will just glide to one side. How about that?
Alright then, so, up to the top of the round. So, the Dragon King is going to do two things. First, he's going to stamp on the floor, rather dramatically, very Baldur's Gate style. At least he would if I could pick up his token. Give me a sec.
At least I'm not the only one having a temper tantrum.
And with that, he's going to grow in size.
Oh shit.
And he's then going to raise his greatsword up over his head, and in three sort of pulses, a spiritual blade appears where the greatsword was. It starts off as just normal greatsword size, just made out of light. Then a sword that's double that size. Then a sword that's then double that again. And with that, he's then just going to smash it down twice onto Morad the dragon.
Show off.
Okay.
He hasn't once dropped on concentration on the fact he's holding Otley.
No, it's a grapple as opposed to concentration. Okay, and right, so
I tried Otley.
okay, and both of those hit. So, one. Can someone roll me 8 d6, please? And then can somebody else roll me 5 d8?
Together or separate?
But that was 1d6. Oh no, I'm looking at the other one.
5d6 does 39, and 5d8 do 27.
So 27 was the other number?
39.
39, okay. Okay, for 66 points of magical slashing damage and then radiant damage on top of that.
Do we notice if it makes any extra damage because it's radiant or anything like that?
It doesn't seem to, no.
Okay.
Okay, and then so with that turn done, Bahamut is then simply going to do his multi-attack of a bite, a claw, and a tail. And okay, so all of those hit, but where he does the claw, he is specifically going to attack the hand which is holding Otley. So whenever Otley does, you do your grapple check, you will now have advantage.
Okay. I would have had it
Just-
anyway, I think. As raging.
So 2d12.
Yeah. I thought he was just going for him.
Well, he kind of is. He's just making him let go of Otley in the process.
Okay, so that's,
Fuck you in particular. Ugh.
okay, so that's 30 damage to the hand that's holding Otley. Then he's then going to attempt to bite him for
I feel like a waste of a hand spell for a little pain.
for 25 damage from the bite, and then a swipe of the tail, and so that is 18, 28. So 30 plus 25 plus 28. Bear with me. 83 damage to Morad.
Nice.
Okay, and after all of this sort of bashing and everything, Morad doesn't really seem to be showing any signs that he's taking any damage from this. Like he is hurt. You can see that he's been impacted, but after all of this damage, which I calculate as just shy of 300, but you haven't yet brought him to wounded stage.
Fuck my life.
Good
Keep
lord.
hitting him!
How beef is he?
I mean, he's the BBG.
True.
Alright, so Otley, you're up.
Okay.
So you can spend one of your actions to try and escape the grapple, and because of the damage from Bahamut, you will get advantage on that.
I get advantage on it anyway because raging.
Okay, so you basically roll 3 dice and pick the highest.
Oh, I didn't know if you were having them stacked, but that's cool. I would like to bonus action Giant's Might, so I will become one size large. Oh, it specifically says if you're smaller than large, you become large. So I won't actually become bigger.
You'll still get the bonus from it.
But yeah, it also gives me advantage on strength stuff, but I also get an extra d6 on one of my weapon or unarmed strikes every turn, which I guess the claws.
Yeah, that'll count. But it'll be up to you to remember that, because I won't.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking, since I'm not going to be bigger, I might not do that. Instead, I will... I'm going to use the boon.
Sure.
For them
Yeah,
to like
good shout.
basically to Misty Step out of his grip without making the check as a bonus action.
Okay, where would you like to go?
Just to appearing like essentially out of his grip, like behind him or like to the side.
Make sure you be.
Yeah, that will.
Yeah,
Oh
make
wait,
sure
that's in
you-
the area, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll put you in 2 different areas of effect. So,
Good point. Could I Misty Step out of his hands but still into the same like space?
yep.
Just to like kind of I turn into smoke for like a split second.
Yeah, so you'll basically just appear flying 20 feet above the ground, just basically where you were, but just a little bit to the left.
Nice. Okay. I'll get the advantage there. And this one is. I guess that technically counts as movement, right?
That counts as one of your actions.
Well, okay. What I mean is, okay. So, if not, I'll just have him like move 5 foot or something.
Sure.
The boots effect. It says whenever you move within 5 foot of a hostile creature.
Yep, that counts.
Would be. Yeah. So would I blinking away and back would count, so it would trigger that. So that's
Yes.
a DC 15 dex save.
Okay, he succeeded.
Okay, so he doesn't take any damage from
Okay.
him. So that. And then I'm gonna just go for my attacks against him specifically, big boy.
Okay, so that's 2 claws and a bite.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
I wonder if this do it. No, it doesn't. 2 claws and a bite, so I'll go with the bite. The bite was a 17 to hit.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
And then that was a 13 to hit and a 29 to hit.
Okay, the 29 hits.
Hit him.
Would my insignia of claws count with my dragon claws?
Yes.
Okay, because I forgot that last turn. It gives me a +1 to my attack and damage anyway, so I don't know if an 18 hits.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, that's fine. So slashing damage will be... it's 1 claw, does 16 slashing.
16. Alright.
Magical slashing stuff.
Alright then. Anything further?
Um. I
Do
think
we
I
have
hit.
our legendary reaction?
Yes, you do get legendary reactions.
No. I didn't know if I was using them because I didn't want to slow down the fight too much, but all good. I already did my frightful presence on the first turn, so I think they're already immune. So I won't. There's no point rolling that.
No.
That'll be my turn.
Alright then. So it's now Morad's turn. And a change seems to come over him as he's sort of steps forward to attack again. And the fires on his skin immediately go out. And instead, he doesn't change shape or he change colour. And you can actually see that without the fire, it actually makes him black. But then where the fire was, plumes of acid, like geishas of acid, just suddenly start spurting out of him.
I think he's based on a black dragon now.
So he can change his element basically.
Yes. So far he's only used chromatic powers.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, he's going to use his breath attack against Bahamut. And Bahamut will do...
It's not a spell that breath weapon.
No. That's 14 plus... Oops, wrong profile. Oh, that's interesting. Bahamut doesn't get any bonuses to dexterity. Oh,
I don't
okay.
think any dragons do by the looks of it. They all
He's
got
as
zero.
fat as slow as
All
me.
I've seen is 0.
Yeah, Morad does. According to this, anyway. So yeah, Bahamut will need to use one of his legendary resistances to succeed on that. Can somebody roll me 12d12, please?
Damn. Coming.
Yeah, I think it's the type of monster that the worm is. It's not a traditional.
That's 76.
Okay, so half that. $38 damage to Bahamut.
What was that?
That was his breath weapon attack.
Acid.
Specifically a magical acid, but yes, acid. Okay, so, and you can also see that as he's undergone this change, he seems to have also regained some level of vitality.
What a bastard.
Okay, so now it's the devil's turn. And so now that they can see that they have other threats to deal with, they will start spreading out if they can. So, we'll do the tentacles first.
Yep. It's 3D. What? 3D8. 3D8.
3d8, I think.
Fuck's sake. No, it's 3D6.
Okay.
It's 14 damages of bludgeoning.
Okay.
and it's a dexterity or strength check of 22.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just adjusting all of their health, bear with me.
No worries.
Okay, so now they're all put. Now they're doing their dex saves to try and escape.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. All of them failed.
Yay. Back for another round.
Okay, and now we'll do the put. So what spell was it that you cast?
Blade barrier.
Blade barrier. Okay.
6d10 versus Dex 18.
6d10. Oh, 6d10. I thought you said 16. I don't know what you said. A lot, 6d10.
Hell yeah. 6th level spell slot though.
Yeah.
What did they need to beat?
18.
Yeah, none of them beat that.
Hell yeah. Damage coming up. 36 points damage.
Okay.
That's exactly average, isn't it?
Average is good.
That's what I mean, because that's what it is, isn't it? It's always
Yeah,
average. But it's always like the middle plus 1 dice.
I'll take average. I've had some horrendous rolls yesterday.
I mean, that's 6 out of 10 are 6s.
Okay,
Zeros left.
so they're still restrained and taking all of this damage. These two are literally on their last legs. You could probably flick them and be able to take them down. So, so they're restrained, so they can't do anything. So, Onyx, you're up.
I mean, without my weapons, I'm actually realizing how kind of useless they are. The spells I have are, you know, minimal damage at best, probably against Morad. So, I think it's probably just best if I just try and bite.
That's a question. Would her katana's passive come through with her claws or not?
Unfortunately, not. No, because that's specifics to the katanas themselves.
That's pretty OP. Just
I did debate this with
Brit.
one of the D&D communities, and they said, well, if they're going... but half of the community were saying, yes, just allow it just on principle, and then the others were like, well, yeah, if it... in terms of like the law rules of transforming into dragons, it says all of your equipment just becomes part of you. So...
yeah, like... Like, it would make sense.
No, it wouldn't. She's not allowed her auto crit katanas.
Yeah, like come on.
Oh no! What a shame. You have to fucking stick with being a dragon instead.
Yeah, I'm yes. Woe is me right now. Okay, let me have a minute. In that case, yeah, I'll just have a nibble, I guess. I'll try for shits and giggles the dissonant whispers on Morad, just to, you know, piss him off. You know, just cause, you know.
Yeah, whispering
I
is
can.
You'll hate it.
Exactly.
Your mama.
Freaks out. It's like
Even if
whisper,
it's a
like,
distraction, you know, just temporary distraction, just to give Batham a little, you know, little edge.
yeah, just like whisper and be like, I'm behind you. And then like he panics and he's like, oh. He like looks away.
See? Okay. Now, I'm assuming Morad's probably a little bit wiser as a dragon, but Wisdom save. Yeah, so can he try and do a wisdom saving throw? It's a DC 16, so it's very challenging for him, I bet.
His wisdom. Unfortunately, he succeeded without the need of his legendary resistance.
Unsurprisingly, that's fine. It still takes half damage and doesn't have to move away. That's cool. Unless he's deaf, in which he didn't need to do that, but I don't think he's deaf, right?
No, he very much has
Okay.
ears, very large
Okay.
ears.
Had a feeling. Just wanted to be sure, you know.
You can have ears and be deaf.
3.
True.
Okay, so I rolled a whopping 10 damage, so he takes 5.
Alright.
5 more than it would have been otherwise. And then I'll just shimmy closer to these guys.
Okay. So, is that your turn done?
Yeah.
Okay. So in response to that, Morad is going to use one of his legendary actions.
Ah! It was just 5 damage!
And okay, fine. And he basically says, "No, this is how you do it." And in a very similar vein to what Bahamut did, energy seems to build up where his neck meets his chest, and then 4 beams of black light shoot out and hit Bahamut, Otley, Dragon King, and
Me?
What?
I'm just a boy.
Okay, it's despite what he says, it's not massive damage. Is there a saving throw for this?
If anyone's seen Critical Role, one of my favourite bits in it is when Sam Riegel puts, when you put like your fingers up to your eyes and do glasses.
Yep.
He's like, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you?
Oh, yeah.
It's out of context, but it fucking makes me die every time.
Okay. For some reason, it doesn't have any sort of like saving throw for this, but you take 14 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Half that for me.
necrotic.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'll take that off my
Yeah,
bajillion
1-4.
health. I'm down to 181.
It's fine. It's done a total of 19 damage, I think, to Ollie.
Okay, so Barakash, you're up.
Oh. Alright. So, seeing the situation over here is under control.
You guys got this, right?
Yeah. See you later. No. I will give myself a push from the ground. Going up. I will roar with the most angry, the angriest that having me as a red dragon. And going up and going down towards Morad. As a bonus action, I will cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
And as a rocket, I literally give all of myself to Morad. So, like, if it's possible, even to go like on top of him, like, it's literally like catapulting myself on top of him and doing a full attack.
Oh, damn.
You're just fucking dive bombing him.
Yes, I am.
The reverse Independence Day.
I'm just saying, like, his arsehole was right in front of you. You could, critical roll his arsehole if you want.
He's a hero, not with glasses.
I love that the thought was reverse Independence Day, and my thought was more like Pearl Harbor. Like if anything, this little red dragon flies in it, and it doesn't even damage the dragon. It just kind of like hits it and falls over. It's like bigger than him. He's kind of like a bird hitting the window.
Yeah.
Just like think falls over.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. So, how does that work? I don't need to do any frightful presence, right? Because
it's already been done and everyone's sort of immune to
yeah.
it now.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So I will carry on with my multi-attack then.
Okay.
Just reading it, they're only immune to mine.
Oh, only to yours. Okay. So yes, you can use it if you want.
They're dragons. So yeah, specifically they're immune to my frightful presence.
Okay. So yes, you can do a frightful present if you want.
If it's that, so DC 90 wisdom. To of course trying to get Morad as well.
Okay, so Morad will use a legendary resistance to succeed on that.
Oh.
We should have all opened on our first turn and all done frightful presence.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been able to auto succeed against all of us.
Okay, so the 2 wounded ones fail, and yeah, all of the devils fail.
Okay. Cool. All right then. All right. So
I'm so scared, but I can't run away.
I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck. All right.
They just
So
fall off the wall and cry.
Is 12 plus 14 is 26 plus 5, 30 odd. Second to hit is 14 and 14. Okay, cool. That's a lot. Another 30 plus. Do you want anything that goes towards fair? Do you want the precise number, or is that alright for me to carry on like that?
So sorry, start again. What did you get in your attack rolls?
32 is the first one.
Yep.
30. 1, 2, 3. 35 on the second one.
Yep.
35? How'd you get the 35? What'd you roll?
I'm rolling because, well, it's 14 from the dragon.
Yeah.
Plus 5 because he's hexed.
That's already plus 20 or plus 19.
Plus 19, yeah. And it's 17
plus 19 to hit! Casually, I'm just plus 19 to hit, fuck it. I won't even roll a d20. The least I can get is 19.
How
Do you
much
think
would
that's
I bet
bad?
that 19 would fail though?
Yeah, but I mean, just the irony, he doesn't even have to roll it.
If you think that's bad, on the like the Westmarch style server I'm on, one of my characters, because it goes like above level 20 and stuff, my wizard has a spell DC of 30, and her to hit roll spells are a plus 22.
Yeah.
Ew.
It's just I never miss.
Disgusting. How do you balance that? Anything after like level 11 is really hard to balance. Anyway,
Blindfold.
carry on.
Yeah. To be fair, we did a tournament fight, and it was like, depending who you go against. So it's like my character. I had a monk go against my wizard, and it's like, it doesn't matter. Like they're going to evade all of my dex saves and wisdom saves, which was all of my spells. So they actually did beat the DC, and then on their turn they just went, "Oh, stunning strike," and I just beat the shit out of you. So I got ended in a turn. It was brutal.
Yeah.
They were like level 21, and I was like, I'm level 30 essentially. Like
A one-on-one with a monk is a bad day.
Yeah.
on the other hand, I had a fighter go up against a monk, and they basically were like stunning strike, and I was just like, yeah, I can't fail any concentration or con saves ever, because it was just pure unit. It was like ridiculous con saves and everything.
Okay.
And then it was like, but if my wizard went against him, it was like he'd fail the hold person and just be stuck forever.
Okay, so yeah, all of those hit, McKelly.
Yes, I'm grabbing some notes because this is gonna be long. All right. So all three attacked. I'm gonna use a legendary action to use Mateo as well.
Yep.
Rolling. Oh, almost. That's a 18 on the dice. So a lot. Cool. Alright, so it is 2d10 plus 8. 2d10. For real. Alright, 2d10 plus 8, 11. And then we have 2 claws. 2d6. 7 plus 8. 15. And a tail, 2d8. Oh, for fuck's sake. 14. Plus 15. No, 20. Plus the damage that I'm gonna do from Spirit Shroud is gonna be radiant.
Okay.
Alright, and it's 2d8 per attack. 2d8 per attack. And it's per attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guys, Jesus. That is plus 30. Did I miss anything?
Did your hex do any extra damage?
I did it already.
I genuinely forgot it was still just your turn.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm doing an update over here, okay? Just give me a second. I'm doing the total.
It'll be one of those things where it's just like it just cuts to a cut screen on the video and it's like 5 hours later.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
hit out the
so-
dice.
Unfortunately, it is some amount of 99 damage.
99, yep.
Yeah, surely it's not 100.
Lovely. Okay.
Well, doesn't matter that, but yeah, and
Okay. So Morad does let out like a very definitive in pain at that.
I haven't finished yet.
Okay.
Ain't no way, bro. Come on.
And cricket.
Sorry.
Chill.
I'm gonna use my Eldritch Smite. I'm gonna take one of my spells, and I'm gonna add another 58.
I was gonna say, who's
I
the
said I'm
game
gonna
again?
go
Is it Morad
down
or
with
is
a
it
bucket.
Disco?
20 extra 21 damage.
21 damage, lovely.
Force. Cool. I've got one spell left.
Alright then. So okay, so now Morad lets out a particularly irritated in pain from that. And with that, he's going to try and bat you with his wings. Which is actually going to cause a 30-foot radius from him. So
Is that another legendary action that he's using?
yeah, legendary action.
Is that the last
He's
one?
3.
Sorry?
He's used 3.
Legendary actions are every turn. The
Everywhere.
resistances are the
Yeah,
limited ones.
Yeah, legendary resistances are the ones where they save from saving throws, and legendary actions are things that they can take per
Oh,
turn.
at the end of the turn. Oh, I was keeping them. Oh. Well,
We all have them as well.
Yeah, we have them. We could in theory be doing like tail attacks every turn when
Yeah.
it's not our turn and stuff, but I just didn't want to slow down the fight, so I've been avoiding it.
Yeah, it isn't the best for
I mean,
fun.
I'm more than happy for you guys to do it. So I'm not.
I will sit here and roll a load of dice and pretend I hit a town a few times. I'm gonna acid breath him, so what's gonna happen?
We all just circle him, and it's like an extra attack with 6 of us.
Yeah. And we get 3 of them
Right.
before it's his turn again.
Yeah, we basically get like a bite, 2 claws, and a tail attack every turn for each of us. 4 attacks times 6 of us. It's like 24 hits.
Speaking of, those of you who used your breath attack, can you roll a d6?
Oh yeah, for the recharge.
Recharge.
Okay, so everybody in that in that radius, can I get you to do a where is it? Dexterity saving throw, please.
Am I in that or out of it?
Yeah, you're in it.
I think me and Revy are the only ones not in it.
I rolled a 3, so I don't think I've made it.
No, unfortunately not.
I'm going to use my legendary resistance to succeed.
Sure.
For that, yeah, I think I'm going to do the same.
Okay, I will need you guys to keep track of it though, because
Yep, there's 2 left.
Yeah, I got 2 left.
so you all just legendary resistancing
What's happening?
wing attack.
You got to roll to see if you get blown away or not.
Yeah,
They're all
I use my
the other 2 are just done legendary resistance because they've failed the roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, can I roll in and see if I succeed or not?
Yeah, that's basically what legendary resistance is. If you fail,
okay.
you can choose to succeed.
What's the save?
roll first.
Dexterity.
What's the number? I think is what he's asking.
Yeah, dex save.
Oh, 26.
Oh, I wouldn't have been able to pass that anyway.
26. Oh no,
I
legendary.
don't think anyone can succeed against that.
Well, if it was a 20, I would get 26, but I didn't.
Even danger sense can't help Otley.
Technically, ironically, I think Morad is the only person in this entire battlefield who would have been able to succeed on that, ironically.
That's what I just meant.
Otley's aware of the danger, he just is like, I'm just going to accept fate. And then choose to have to use a resistance.
Okay, so... Okay, you still take damage from this. So 9, 10, halved. So that's 10 bludgeoning damage to you.
Is that from the halved from the success?
Yeah, half from the success, and then in the case of Otley, halved
And then-
again.
Cool.
Are we taking damage from our character or from the dragon?
From the dragon.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
Yeah. My dragon only just had more health than Otley in normal form.
You said 12, right?
10.
It was 10 for everyone else.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, Durr, you're up.
What is Durr going to do? He was going to do one thing, but I don't know if he wants to do it anymore. No. He is just going to fly all the way down there and then go acid breath in a line up there and melt all of these guys.
Okay,
He's not gonna be able
let's
to get
see
him.
if...
It's not a cone, it's a line. It's a 5-foot line.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Onyx now.
Yeah, and they have to do a dex save. It's 18.
Okay, 1, 2, 3... Okay, the one in the middle didn't succeed, but the other 2 did.
Right.
Oh wait, they get disadvantage on these. Give me a sec.
I've rolled.
Yeah, they still same result. Weirdly.
Okay, so God, it's so loud. The dice in this is so loud. It scared me. It disappeared. I wasn't expecting it to disappear. So it's 55 points of damage, halved to 27.
Okay.
So 55 to the one dude, and you know the score.
Yep.
Does anyone know who Bevo is?
Yeah. You know the rules. I was literally talking about him today.
You know the rules. I thought you know the score. You know the rules.
My mum was like, we were talking about all of the people on TikTok that would have like effectively lost their job, and I was like, yeah, that one idiot who just keeps eating food without chewing, and he put himself in the hospital. My mum was like, who the fuck would do that?
Mate, he's gone full circle. He's a cuck these days to that Bonnie Blue. He's on Pornhub with her and that. Yeah, it's gross. He sits in the corner and his bird just gets shagged by someone else. It's really weird.
Yeah, she looked like him and all though. It was weird.
There's another bird. He's got an OnlyFans girl now, and he just sits in the corner and records it. It's odd, man. Could do it.
Yeah.
Alright then, so is that your turn done?
Yes, that's me.
Okay, so Torden, you're up.
Okay.
Bear in mind he's a black dragon now.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm kind of suffering because the two spells that would have been the most helpful in this I can't use because they're wands.
You've still got normal magic missile and...
The lightning magic I do, which was the one I wanted to use.
Yeah, okay. You could summon all your meteors now.
Yeah, that's what was basically going to be my next choice. So I'm going to summon the meteors now.
Okay, so what level are you doing that at?
Sod it, I'll try at level 6. I'm going to just run out of big spells at this rate. I think I just passed out at level 6.
Okay.
I need...
So how many meteors is that?
That's 6 for the base spell, and then a slot increase of 4, 2 for each. Oh, custom great increase. 2 spots above 3, so another.
So it's
Another 6. That's
So
12.
6. So 12 missiles, yep.
Yep, and I'll just bring the whole lot in.
Okay. So that will be... So that will be 24d6 plus 5. No,
12.
no, it'll be more than that.
No, they're d6s. And
So-
there's 2 d6 after 2 above level 3, so 2.
Yeah, so you got 12 meteors. Each one does 2d6
2 d6.
plus 5.
Yeah.
So there'll be 24d6 plus 60.
Yes. That's what I was trying to say, but what you were saying didn't add up. That's what I rolled earlier and said I think an average would be about 102.
Mhm.
I'm rolling it myself, thank you. I want to try and do something.
That's okay. I just wanted to point that out.
As soon as my last spell failed abysmally, I'm sulking about that. I've waited a really long time to use that spell. That was... no, because I forgot the plus 6... was it plus 60, yeah?
Plus 60, yeah.
Well, 77 and then 60. So
77.
137. 137.
137 damage.
Fuck yeah.
If the other
Perfect.
spell had... if he had not succeeded, the other spell would have done 152.
What's the other spell?
The dead finger. Finger of death.
In this case, it's a claw, but yeah. Cool.
Okay, so-
Yeah, no,
Fuck
but
it,
I
man.
was saying if I'd managed to not... if he had failed, he would have taken 152 damage in the first time.
Doesn't he still have to do a dexterity save here?
Yeah, that's what I said to you.
Oh, each creature... Okay, so...
That's what I
So-
said he
so
did
he's
Dex
got-
18, you said...
Yeah, so what's going to happen, he's going to have to do 12 dexterity saving throws because it's per meteor.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So he's failed the first one. And then used a legendary action to succeed on that one.
So he
So
should
then-
only have no...
Six-
he has no more legendary actions then, that would be
Six-
3 used up.
He's got 4. He's got then the next one failed. Failed.
You won't make me re-roll this and I'll roll like shit, I'll roll like 20.
No, I'll still do the same no damage, don't worry. Okay, so he has succeeded on sort of half of those. So, but he's now out of legendary resistance points. Okay, so how much was
That's
that in
fine.
total again?
137.
So, what the hell? Okay, so he has taken 103 damage.
Damn.
Okay, and in this form, he is looking very bloodied as a result of that. Okay, anything
I
So
can't
that's
do anything else.
anything as movement?
I guess I'll move forward a little bit. Not too close because most of my spells are distance.
Okay. So, Revi, you're up.
Okay. He's gonna have to take damage from my blades,
Sure.
which is versus Dex 18.
And he succeeds on that?
Okay, so he takes half 38. 19 points damage.
19, okay.
And then I think I'll move in for a... Can I fit anywhere? Not really. Please hold.
You can put your second in.
Yeah, I gotta fly through my blade barrier.
You can fly over it. I'll allow that.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll go for a multi-attack.
Sure.
2 bites. 22 and 28 to hit.
Yep, they hit.
Do I need to worry about poison damage? Is he immune to poison?
He's an acid dragon, so right now he's immune to acid, but poison will affect him.
Okay. So he's taking 33 piercing damage.
Yep.
And 18 poison damage.
Okay.
33 plus 18. And then a claw. Which is 16. Which sounds like a miss.
Yep, so that will miss.
Can I use my reaction to runic shield that one, because it doesn't say it protects them, it just forces it to be a reroll, which will work in your favour.
Do you still have use of your...
Oh no, never mind. It says specifically when they're hit. Never mind.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alright, anything further?
No. What was where did we end up on Frightful Presence? He's used all of his resistances now.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
I'm thinking that he might just be naturally immune to it because he is the big bad.
I mean,
He used his resistances there, would he?
yeah. I mean, okay, give it a go. So he's got to survive a DC 16 Wisdom roll.
He's got to survive it.
Yes, he succeeded that.
Okay. And that ends my turn.
Alright then, so... Top of the next round. The Dragon King is then going to shout to you, like, he's weakened. Like, if he takes any more damage, he'll consider fleeing. We need to trap him.
Leave it to me, baby.
Okay,
What's that bitch?
To trap him with though.
Okay, so... he will do his massive greatsword attack again.
Look at what you point this thing.
And he will unfortunately miss both of them.
No.
This is the big dude. Fucking no wonder he called us in to help.
Okay, so then Bahamut is then going to put effectively on the Dragon King's instructions, is going to attempt to grapple Morad with Michele on his back.
Yeah.
Woo!
Not quite.
So does that mean that Bahamut gets advantage because he has someone helping him?
Yep. So
Yes.
okay, so that is a 31 to hit, which does hit, and Morad is now grappled by Bahamut. Just has him in a headlock.
You get him.
Alright. Okay, and then his other claw attack, 2d10. 4, 7, plus 10. Right, so that does 17 damage to him, and that effectively takes him in this current form to 0 health. So he just slumps down on the ground and is effectively in what would consider to be death saving throws.
Yeah, Yeah, this is Matt though. This guy's not going to stay down.
Okay, so Otley, you're up.
Okay.
Eat his throat. Eat him alive.
I'm just reading my ability. Yeah, that's, yeah. So is he like knocked out at the minute, basically, or is he just?
Effectively, yes. But on his turn, there is something that you can do. But at the moment, if you can effectively score 3 hits on him, then you'll use up his death saving throws.
We don't want to kill him, right?
We do want to kill him.
Yeah, you do want to kill him. You don't want to let him escape.
Oh, we do just want to use up the death saving throws.
Yes.
But it's his turn after thingy, isn't it?
Is he auto crit? Like, can he defend? Are they auto crits? Is he like unconscious?
Basically, if we hit him, it's going to be an immediate death save fail.
We've got multi attack, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Well, let Ollie take his turn and then see if anyone else needs to jump in after that.
I will. Yeah, true. I'll use my bonus action to activate my storm rune, and then I'm just going to attack him.
All right.
What does your storm rune do?
Basically, I'll read it out 1 second. It's. Oh wait, do I have it yet? It's not under reaction. Oh, it's bonus action. That's right. I invoke it as a bonus action, and I enter a prophetic state for 1 minute or until incapacitated, until it ends. When myself or another creature within 60 foot makes an attack, saving throw, or ability check, I can use my reaction to cause it to have advantage or disadvantage. And I get that once per short or long rest.
That's insane.
It's amazing.
You can just give him disadvantage on his death saves.
Oh wait, that was going to be my thought.
Well, basically,
failing that,
it was
also going to
an
be
immediate fail.
Yeah. The way I usually pair it would be use the stone rune to incapacitate someone, and then follow up with my reaction to make the following times that they try to get out of it. I basically force it to be disadvantaged, so they stay unconscious.
Insane.
It's pretty intense. I'm gonna just go for the bite and 2 tails. Do you need me to roll for that?
Yeah, you still need to see if you hit.
Okay. Is it advantage because he's grappled and all of that?
Yep. So it basically, instead of doing damage, you'll basically just do a death saving fail against him.
Oh, I did the tail by accident. It's meant to be bite and claw. They're all the same to hit roll, though. I think
so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a 26, a 30, and a 29 to hit.
They all hit.
Plus
So
1 from my thing. So.
Okay. So yes, all of those hit. So, like, I say this to you as defeating the most powerful of Morad's forms. How do you want to do this?
Hey!
Because Otley is a unarmed fighter typically anyway, he's going to rear up in his dragon form, almost like sort of on his back legs, in almost like a boxing stance, and with Bahamut like in a headlock from behind, and while he's grappled, like holding him around the throat and holding him, I just like lay in 3 punches to his face, just like left, right, left, and then he just sort of goes limp.
All right then. So, as this, so you hear like the distinct crunch of like dragon fist versus dragon brain, and
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going for his jaw in the first punch. I want to like dislocate the jaw.
and
like King Kong does to that T-Rex in the movie in the first one.
Yeah.
Just pop it out of its socket and then just rock his temple both sides.
So as you bring your dragon fist down on this like giant dragon head, like you hear the crunch of splintering dragon bones and all the various other blood and viscera just spurts out of all of the holes where the acid have been like gusting out, and just pure black ichor just goes straight out of him as you compact his head in, and the dragon form just crashes down to the ground, and in a very sort of like Skyrim form, the scales individually start crisping up and burning, and then floating off into the distance, and as a collective smoke begins to build up with this, it takes the form of a giant devil with great horns and two almost metallic-like wings, and the shadow turns to you and says, "Until we meet again, Alphas," and then the smoke just dissipates.
Alright, see ya.
Stick my finger up at him.
Yeah.
As a dragon.
Yeah, dragon.
I've already done that once. So
Middle finger with one hand and like really passive aggressively waving goodbye with the other.
So as that happens, all of these devils that are around you just let out cries of anguish as all of them just melt into this black ichor on the
we
ground.
kind of all forgot we were fighting those, I think.
So with that, Bahamut sort of comes down from rearing and holding his head in his hands, just simply said, "Well, that went well."
Yeah.
Give him a high five.
He just like gets out a tiny finger and just high fives your.
I've just got videos going like that, and we just have to go up to his front finger. Donk.
Well fought indeed. It seems fate was right to make you custodians of our futures. But understand this: though Morad has lost his most powerful form, he is not yet beaten. He will learn from this, but I fear it will make him more powerful than he was before. In his other forms, of course.
Oh, we'll just carry on throwing rocks at him. You know.
I mean, that took us literally 20 seconds, so I'm not really that worried.
Though I will say, if you hadn't eliminated him on those death saving throws, he had an ability called Chromatic Awakening. If the Great Worm is reduced to 0 hit points, its current hit point total instead resets to 425 hit points. It recharges its breath weapon and regains any expended uses of legendary resistance, and then gets different. Then gets mythic actions instead of legendary ones.
Oh, mythic.
Wow.
I'm glad that we did that then, because my next follow-up was going to be like at the end of its turn, force it to do a wisdom save and try and incapacitate it, but it would have just reset all of its saves. I would have been so upset, like, damn it.
Alright then, guys. So, in regards to this, with the Great Worm in his non-mythic state, and each of the Horned Devils, you have gained 15,300 XP, but because that just puts you just short of leveling up, you can up that to 15,350.
Oh, you only need 50 more! That's bad.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Oh my god.
It was like 15,350 or something, you say.
15350.
Yeah. What date a minute? I'm just making a cover.
I have been
So
very
it's the level up then.
Yep.
level up.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what Matt was saying, so we're just
Boy.
short of a level up, so he's basically giving us the extra to level up.
Can we just like fuck something up instead for the extra 50?
Yeah. And I slapped her in the face for 50 XP points.
Yeah, Dragonfly just buzzes by you and is like, die!
Yeah. He's like, Otley's like still raged up, like on adrenaline, and you're just like, the nearest thing buzzes, and he's just like, bam!
I'm just gonna rage shout at people that just did nothing. Just think, if all those dragons flying in circles decided to just lampoon a bunch of fireballs or whatever at him, we'd been done in one round.
Yes,
We were done in 2.
3 actually, but
3. Just 3. I only had 2 goes, 2.5.
Yeah.
The Dragon King then says yes, and he probably would have fled at the first opportunity.
Yeah, but chances are we would have KO'd him, like, completely. Because that many dragons plus us would have done all his hit points, plus the 3 death saving throws.
What we should have done is we should have all hid in the bushes except like Otley or something. When he lands, everyone should have run out and gone multi-attack, frightful presence, and then just all of the 3 attacks all just be grapples.
Because
it would have been like it would have been like 18 grapples and 6 saving throws against fear. He would have been buggered.
He's immune to fear.
I've reckoned that.
Oh.
But if you guys had been just like human sized and gone, I'm being scary, then he would have been frightened by that. But because you're basically doing magical frightenedness, I reckoned the fact that the Great Worm is immune to being frightened.
I mean, even so, 18 strength saves.
Yeah.
Oh, what are the odds he passes all of them and doesn't use 3 legendary resistances?
I would have done as she tried to hit him. I'm not very strong.
What level were we? We were level 12 or we were level 13?
13, so you're now 14.
Yeah, we were 13. Because when I joined the campaign, I think I was told, oh yeah, you're level 13. And then when I was like, I made my character, on session 1 it was like, well, for me session 1 it was like, oh no, I got it wrong, you're almost level 13.
Yeah, we let you start at 13 because it seems stupid to try and make you start halfway up a level.
Yeah, that's how I should have done it, to be perfectly honest.
Oh shit, it's my proficiency bonus got up. Is that was it already +5?
I honestly can't
Yes.
remember.
Efficiency goes up at level 10.
Yeah, I thought it was like every like 3 or 4 levels or something.
What's my DC? Oh, my DC's still 18, yeah. Do I have new spells? I don't think I do. Maybe I can add. I'll get an extra spell, but I don't think I get new levels, right? I don't get level 8 spells yet, that's later.
I'll be honest, I have no idea. I've never taken a campaign this far before.
Lovely your first.
Did you say Dur is a moon druid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to. If we get to level 20, you want that sweet unlimited like wild shape.
Wild shape, yeah.
Unlimited. And it's like CR6 unlimited. As soon as they take you out of your form, you just go, I wild shape again.
Yeah.
I think it's like 1 CR short of being able to be a T-Rex, which is pretty cool anyway.
Yeah, I think T-Rex is
like
9 or 8.
Level, you can cast all your spells as well.
Yeah, it's mad.
So you're like, oh, like, I'm a CR6 creature with a shitload of health, and then you're just like, every turn, you're like, I cast Cool Lightning. For some reason.
Yes, we wouldn't know anything about calling down lightning.
Shut up!
We did the assault on Moonrise, a couple of nights ago, and the chief warlock person glitched out, so they didn't leave the spot that they were on. So now just kept on calling lightning down on their head.
Nice.
I think in that whole fight, which was probably about 30 enemies, I think I used 2 spell slots.
No. I ended up.
I had to heal somebody, because somebody thought it was a good idea to run into the middle of a fight.
That was to save James.
Don't matter. James is a tank. You're not. You're squishy.
I remember my first when after I completed it, I did a modded playthrough with friends, and we threw in the no party limit mod. So we had every companion, and the only thing Halcyon and Jaheira did in the team every turn, it was like, you're basically useless. Just call lightning and stay nowhere near anyone. And that's all they did. So every turn, you just heard blasts of lightning going off.
Just kept turning into a panther and standing on the stairs and getting in the way.
And getting shot by James's multiple arrow attack.
Yeah, she gets wrecked at Moonrise. She died so many times at Moonrise trying to just run in.
So with that, the Dragon King just like bows to each of you. So very well fought. However, unfortunately, your time here is coming to an end. The potion only has a set limit, and unfortunately, should you become mortal in this realm, you will suffocate in the void of space.
You only tell us that now?
I didn't think it would come up.
Oh, so you expect us to possibly fight a fat long ass battle? Right, and we could have technically shifted back and died by suffocation right in the middle of it.
It was
Nah,
not
I
your
mean, I
fate to
can hold
die
my
that
breath for
day.
ages, though. I would have been fine.
It,
That's not the point.
it was not your fate to
I
die
would've-
this day.
Nobody else would have. I'd have had to drag everyone out one by one. That's fine. I would just put everyone in Durr's beard and then just carry Durr. Everyone gets saved.
Easy.
Yeah. Easy win.
But have no fear. Your very just reward will be waiting for you in the mortal realm.
If it's nothing short of a dragon horde, I will not be happy.
Okay, and with that, the purple and white vortex appears overhead.
And
It's-
go towards deep.
Instead of it being vertical like it was in the temple, it's horizontal above your head this time.
I guess they expect us to fly through it. Can I backflip into it?
Yeah, so are all of you happy to go?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alright then, so you go through the portal and you return into the temple, and as you initially hear a scream from the cleric who's like, "Oh no all the time," and then all of you just sort of drop in your humanoid form out of the portal.
So are we back on where we were before? Oh, okay.
Be gone home.
Well, that seemed most productive.
Nah.
Well, it may have been
That's
there
good.
to you, but from our standpoint, the entire heavens have been on fire for the past hour.
Mm.
Oh.
Nobody used fire. He was immune to fire.
Well,
So, those potions, huh?
yes, these potions that are reserved only for those going to the Draken Realm. Yes, these potions.
So,
Yeah.
Just a question. Do they work outside or just...
Yes, they do.
Ah, cool.
So in theory, we could drink them and fly around the world as a dragon.
I mean, like, are we not able to just grab one just in case?
You don't have that many visitors to the Dragon Realm, surely?
I'm afraid not. We haven't. I've received no instructions from my king in regards to that.
But Remy, didn't
No.
he say that you could call him at any time?
Yeah. It's just here on my celestial phone.
So I'm just trying to find something. I'll be with you in a second.
Is your
Do you think he'd
celestial
be
phone
pissed
a blue
off?
rock or an orange rock?
Do you think he'd be pissed off if I immediately called him right now? Being like, hey.
Hey, they won't give us any more potions.
It's like
This
the
doesn't-
vibe of like leaving your
Obviously,
significant
reward, they
other
won't
off
give it
and
to
get like
us.
halfway down the road and you ring them and you're like, "Hey babe, we miss you." I'd be like hanging up the phone, like, "Go away."
I'm more waiting for someone to accidentally butt dial what Behemoth or something.
Okay, so in regards to Revi, the one thing that you are noticing as you just sort of like immediately go through all of your stuff just to make sure that it's still there in whatever form that takes, you can see that you have an extra potion in your sack. And it's pretty much identical to the ones that you've just taken, except the the contents of it is pure platinum.
Oh, sick.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's badass.
I wouldn't
Drink
tell
it.
the lady you have that potion in my
Drink it.
Waste it.
She
Drink
might
it
think
now.
you stole it if you show it off in here.
How much are we talking about, just in case?
This isn't platinum in terms of currency. This is a platinum dragon potion.
Oh,
This was just Revy, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
just Revy.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying he might not want to take it out while we're in front of the lady who thinks we're going to steal her dragon potions.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like him and his god stuff.
I mean, I can try to slap vent, right? No, nothing, Luxby.
I mean, if you wish, you could attempt to buy one of them from me.
Right, attempt.
How much?
Bear with me, the DM is just working that out.
Something very stupid.
Well, it's going to be, he's going to probably look at what you have. And then
Yes.
add extra.
All of your gold and all of your platinum, please. Your firstborn child.
No, that's a tiefling deal, get it right. That's how you were made.
I don't know how I was made.
There you go. I told him telling you that's how you were made.
When a mummy tiefling and a daddy tiefling love each other very much.
No, it's
Or in your
more
case,
when that
when they
person
really
decides they want to
hate
make a
each other.
devil deal.
Okay, so for these chromatic ones, and these are the only ones that she saw offering you, it's 10,000 gold pieces each.
So it's
Oh, to
100
buy them, you mean?
1,000 platinum?
Yeah, 1,000 platinum, or 10,000 gold.
5 platinum.
No, 1,000. 1,000 platinum is what she wants.
As in, like, she's willing to sell them for a lot of money, basically.
Yeah, she's willing to sell one for 10,000 gold.
I mean, we've got, like, loads of money in the bank, right?
We kind of use that to stabilise the economy.
No, you do still have quite a bit.
I don't know. I'm not the one with the bank details, or the bank key. I think that's Onyx.
I think so, probably.
Yeah.
Not me.
But given that you've pillaged pretty much all of the dragon lords in the land, you have 88,000 gold, and then 20,000 has been invested in the city.
Yes. So, in all honesty, we can expense like those one, at least for one potion for emergency cases if something goes down south.
If
Yep.
we want it.
It'll just be a case of which potion do you want.
Well, that's a group decisions of what potion you want to use, we want to get, and
Or roll a dice, pick a random one.
if you guys opt for it and want to get one, otherwise we can just go.
I don't mind. I won't need it, probably, so...
Not easy.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so which potion do you want?
Roll at random.
Okay, so I'll do it in the order that the potions are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 will be roll again. So 4. So that will be the white dragon. Okay, so so with that, she goes through like the normal, sort of like taking bank details and stuff like that, doing the paper bird, and that deducts 10,000 gold from your account, so you now have 78,000. And who do you want to carry the actual potion? Or are you putting in the beard?
I was going to say, unless it goes in Dur's beard.
Yeah, that's goes in the beard.
Okay, so so Tyler, do you want to add a Potions of Dragon's Majesty?
Yeah. How many? Just the one?
Just one, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So white.
Yeah, we're only up by one.
The Dragon King has sent ahead instructions to his daughter, who is residing in the gardens. She will give you the more material components of your reward.
Oh, damn.
Fascinating.
Is it a real item or
She's
or
gonna
what?
give us a 10,000 gold.
10,000 gold money.
Oh, it's real. It's a real item. I just made a custom one. Oh, now I get to see what it does.
Okay, so with that, do you want to head to the back to the garden, or do you want to do something else?
Let me go to the garden. This sounds
I'm good to go to the garden.
reasonably important.
People are aware it's 11:30.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to go to bed.
We'll be quick through this bit. So you head back through the garden, and you can see that through the the upper levels, and you can see that everybody has congregated around the Temple of Bahamut, and everybody appears to have gone through a period of intense panic, and they're watching all of you with genuine fear, awe, and respect. And you gather that the priestess wasn't kidding when she said the heavens have been on fire, and you get the feeling that they have witnessed in some manner the battle which you guys had of gods versus god killers, and
sky.
Yeah.
We're like fireworks. I'm not singing the song, so
Oh, thank
I'll
God.
tell it to the nursery rhyme.
Okay.
I can't sing, dear. Do you really think I'd waste my energy?
No. So you journey back to the gardens, and everybody here is quite relieved to see you, and they go through all the niceties and greeting you, and so the Princess Shalana then stands up with help of her aide, and she says, "My father has sent word of exactly how he plans to reward you. He has instructed me to instruct all of our councillors throughout the world to now promote the Alpha cause, and for people to be open to the Alphas as part of political discourse. So you'll find many allies throughout the lands where my people have influence." And then I was also told to give you this, and from seemingly nowhere, one of her handmaidens pulls out a small chest and places it on one of the tables.
That's a very small dragon horde.
With this 10,000 gold, I'm sure that you'll be. I'm sure that you'll find that, shall we say, decent compensation for your troubles. But your main reward lies with this. And she opens the chest and pulls out a piece of paper, and wrapped around that piece of paper is a ribbon that has a golden key on it.
Who wants the key to the city?
Not to the city, I'm afraid. But
we're talking ceremonial seat to the key to the city. You know, they give out to heroes like medals.
that will come later. But for now, this is the deed and the key to your new keep.
You keep.
Yeah, boy!
So we have a pirate ship, a fleet of Viking ships, and a keep. We're doing quite well considering there's only, 6 of us?
Well, don't forget the future city building under our name.
Yeah, but the question is which
Yeah.
one of us gets the deed?
I will leave you to deal with all of that yourself, for I'm sure you will dispense your reward fairly and justly amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Otley is thinking it, but he's not saying it. But in his head, he's like, "Oh, do we need like we could do with a lawyer to like help us write a really good contract that means we're all like 6 parties fully owned." But he doesn't say it out loud. Yeah, he's thinking it, and he's trying to work out if he's smart enough to word this in a way that doesn't call like Frank in, but he doesn't because he's like, I can't think of a way that does it.
Well, yeah, unfortunately you didn't. So he's like, darlings, I have been worried sick about you. You went off and had adventures with royalty without me.
You were not allowed. They apparently keep you out of there.
Indeed. Just out of interest.
What did you do to get kicked out of the Dragon Realm, Frank?
I will leave that entirely to your imagination, darling.
Oh no!
What for an activity, no doubt.
He's the one that made the hand come to life.
Okay, so with the with your bank now restocked with another 10,000 gold, and the key indeed to a new keep, shall we end it there for tonight?
Hey.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was great, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was very
Thank
fun.
you for the
That was
session.
awesome.
Well,
glad
well done
we were
to
all
you
there for
guys. On my little difficulty encounter thing which I've made up, I worked out that if all of you had like just rolled average damage, all of you would have been able to just immediately kill him within 2 rounds.
Which we kind of did.
Which is why I then added the devils, but then the devils did absolutely nothing. So
Yeah, but if we just ignored the devils, we still would have done it. Might have made no difference. Oh, I don't know if I want ability score or feat.
I just missed my first spell, didn't land its full blown.
well done, guys. This has been building up for quite a while, so I'm glad we finally managed to do it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Andy. Off the way. It was nice. Thank you, guys.
Alright, so I'm going to say that I'm free for Monday, but I honestly don't know because of how jobs might be. I seriously doubt that I'll be at work until 8 PM, but in the event that I am, I'll let everybody know.
But we're penciling next week because I really doubt you're going to start a job like in the next 3 days.
Yeah, so...
Alright, man. Well, best of luck
Appreciate it.
on finding the new job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck with it, mate. I'm in the same boat at the minute. Looking for a new job actually, so.
Same here.
So,
I'm losing my one in end of March. We're all in it, it looks like it.
Shit.
Oh.
yeah.
Brutal.
I'll be on a fixed term. I knew mine was coming, but I just didn't do anything. I haven't done anything about it yet.
Yeah. I stupidly walked out of a job that was pissing me off too much, and I probably should have held fire until I found something new. So
It's tough though.
that's my fault. But
Yeah.
Anyway, as I said, we'll pencil in next Monday and do axes on Friday and stuff, and then you can explore your new castle.
yeah, that'd be really cool.
All right, guys, have a good
Good
one.
things distracting us from these bloody wood elves that are getting attacked, and we keep forgetting because we're doing other things.
There's like a portal opening up to like hell somewhere else as well.
Like, yeah, like on the way, but we're like, everyone wanted to do the elves, so we're just going to casually fly over and just ignore the demon portal to go help the elves. But then we're like, oh, sorry, we're fighting a dragon god and checking out our castle. So sorry, you can wait. We've got an open house party to go to.
Yeah.
And then the princess
We're
just sort of
new
like chips,
homos.
and the princess just chips in with this. Oh yeah, there's also going to be a parade in your name as well. You may want to stick around for that.
Ooh.
Will there be goats?
I assume so.
Good.
Why
They're
is
gonna
that
be
important?
I have still owned 3 goats.
Oh yeah, I thought I heard that right. I was like, why do we need
Interest
goats?
at this rate.
Well, I suppose the good thing about doing that is that if you have like a decimal point of a goat, you can still have that.
It's the leg.
That's fine. They were my goats. They shouldn't be using my dinner as bait.
Haven't we got Strahd to kill as well? Wasn't he a thing not long ago?
No,
He wants us to go
No,
and do
he's not
something
dead
for
now.
him.
he wants you to kill Vecna
Yeah.
so that you
And
can.
Ravi signed
Oh, that's
a
it.
contract
Oh,
in
he's
my
not
name.
He's on our team.
It's just
Ravi
Vecna, I
signed the
forgot. It's only
Why
Vecna.
didn't Strahd come and tell
Yeah, we
him
don't
to
like it, but
bite Morad?
Because he can't leave his realm until Vecna's dead.
He's on our team. We're on his team.
yeah. So we got to kill Vecna, and then we can double cross Strahd and kill him.
Well, that would have been interesting. The Onyx summons Bony Bob and he just turns us into a dragon skeleton.
That would
It's-
Necro dragons are quite.
Don't give me ideas. Oh my god.
He would have technically been a Necro dragon. Well, they're really tough. No, is it Dragon Lich?
Draco Lich.
They go be
Draco
Draco
Lich,
Lich.
yeah.
They're damn dangerous.
But like, it's Bony Bob, and so like he'll be on our side, and he's a chill homie. Like,
Yeah, but he probably would have just. That's it. We just need to send Bony Bob to kill Morad. He probably do it in one strike.
Yeah, so you summon Bony Bob, you then give him the potion of Dragon's Majesty, and he then turns into a dragon skeleton.
A white dragon skeleton.
There'd be a Draco Lich. It'd be like proper lampooning on him. It'd be draining the life out of Morad.
Alright then, so have a good one, guys, and really great to finally play with you again.
yes, thank you.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Have a good
Thanks,
night, guys.
guys. Have a good
Have a
one.
good night, guys.
See you later.
Bye.